for spiritual energy conversion, but I don't understand. What are the benefits of increasing manufacturing costs and significantly increasing failure rates by doing so? This type of symbol array can reduce the loss of spiritual energy conversion, and as long as the refining technique is appropriate, the failure rate will not increase. Look. This is to provide. You are truly a master. I couldn't figure out a problem for half a month, and they easily understood it in just a few words. The principle is similar. You're very good, unlike some young people nowadays who only consider whether the magic weapon is strong or not. The teacher praised me wrongly because I have been repairing magic weapons since I was young, so I am very interested in the various causes of malfunctions in magic weapons. Teacher Ding, do I have some more questions that I can ask you again? Of course, feel free to ask. Teacher, I remember that the 100 Refining sect has a pattern that lays the foundation for alchemists. What do you think of this ancient cultivation pattern? I don't know much about the detailed historical records of the 100 Refining sect. The basic books that alchemists learn are actually similar, but the 100 Refining sect, as an ancient school of alchemists. Perhaps the most unique aspect of their chart is the guidance left by the masters of their sect throughout history. The basic learning of the previous sect should be equivalent to the professional courses we are currently studying. I also want to ask the teacher, why is this young man so knowledgeable about classical alchemy? Do you know, Teacher Ding? 40,000 years ago, the Demon Gate Yuquan sect refined a secret technique for the 9-yin mother-child sword, which could entangle its hidden energy. I can't do it anymore. I've only vaguely heard of the classical theories this kid has mastered, but I don't understand the exact definition. If we continue to discuss, I really don't know. I'll go to the restroom first. See you later. Let me go with you. No, I'm going to take the big size. Oh, then I'll wait for you to come back. Hey, which sect did this kid come from? I haven't been asked for many years. Shame. Teacher Ding. Ticket checking has started. Let's hurry up. Ah, the ticket was checked so quickly. Young people, don't be impatient. I'll leave the Lingy message to you. We can discuss it later and exchange ideas. Teacher Ding, what carriage are you taking? Why don't I find someone to exchange the tickets for? Let's continue our discussion on the train. No need, I need to catch up with the magic weapon repairman on this train later. Let's talk about it next time. Next time, if the train route is not tight, a master like you will definitely take a luxury train. Then I won't be able to meet you. Li Yao, you are wrong. In the wilderness, true cultivators only choose the transportation with the largest number of people. Why? Of course, it's to protect you all. If all cultivators only take advanced transportation and there are only ordinary people on the train, who will protect you once the beast tide strikes? I see. Although there are combat carriages and defensive formations on the train, ordinary people cannot resist the tide of beasts once it strikes. So in the Demon Beast Wilderness, cultivators will travel with ordinary people. The cultivator is the sword of human civilization, and protecting ordinary people is the duty of the cultivator. This is too handsome. I really want to become a cultivator as soon as possible. The monster wilderness is very dangerous. People travel by train, and there are combat carriages on the train to protect the safety of passengers. These guys didn't expect me to have such a group of friends in this world. This is the hero's paradise, the Great Wilderness. The Great Wilderness is rich in resources and contains underground Federation 90 crystal deposits. With good luck, it is possible to cut in the Great Wilderness. So here, not only are there desolate wilderness, but also beautiful hope. What's going on? This is a thunderstorm area. Dear passengers, we have encountered a thunderstorm area. Please pay attention to safety and try not to use the spirit crane to convey messages to avoid attracting lightning. What's that? There has been a noticeable mutation outside that could cause widespread panic among passengers. Could it be that they have encountered a demon beast? Dear passengers, a lightning bolt just hit the rear carriage. We will evaluate the passengers in the rear carriage to the front carriage. Please cooperate actively. Also, please have passengers with experience in repairing magic weapons go to carriage 14 and repeat it. What's going on? How long has this train been under maintenance? I'm so tired this whole night. It's really frustrating. The crystal track train is capable of withstanding various natural attacks, and lightning cannot hit the train. It seems that something has happened. Isn't this Jiang Tao from the waiting hall? I am a student from the refining department of Nebula University. During the Qi refining period, even a 3-layer cultivator's magic weapon maintenance cannot be difficult for me. And what about you? I am a new student in the refining department of the Great Wilderness War Institute. I don't have much level yet, but I have no problem with simple maintenance work. The refining department of the Great Wilderness War Academy is the most useless profession among the 9 major universities, and even such a profession dares to come out and embarrass itself. We don't have enough manpower right now. Why don't you come over? I'm ready to open the door now. Ghost jellyfish. Come on, animal grandpa. I'll slaughter you all. I've run out of crystal element boxes. Hurry up and have another box. This is a wormhole. We actually encountered an outbreak of animal tide. The outbreak of beast tide is the most terrifying natural disaster in the Tianyuan realm, with tens of thousands of demon beasts tearing open space barriers and invading the Tianyuan realm through wormholes. Even the weakest demon beasts reaching a certain number are extremely terrifying, and even cultivators in the alchemy stage will be consumed and killed by the overwhelming low-level demon beasts. Lao Ding, I found 2 helpers for you. Lao Li, if I need to repair the Tai Thunder magnetic cannon, let the 2 of them repair the ordinary magic weapon. These thunderous guns have worn out too much, and the guys in the back box don't even work with them. Just now, a few ghost jellyfish rushed into the carriage and the magic weapon repairman died in battle. Can you see if this can still be repaired? It's over. This is a tide of beasts that will destroy the sky and earth. Can we still go out? We must escape back to the front and not stay here. We will die. I am not very familiar with military treasures, and this kind of scene is also. Has the contact person sent out a distress signal? Sir, we haven't been out of the thunderstorm area yet, so we can't transmit the information. Relying on this damn ghost climate. I don't know how scared that kid named Li Yao is again. This hand speed can actually dismantle 2 thunderbolt spear guns with both hands at the same time. This is fixed. It's not a repair, it's just reassembling the undamaged parts into a new gun that can be used. These firearms are severely damaged and cannot be repaired or reassembled under such conditions, which is the fastest way. Well. Li Yao, come over here. Lao Ding still has several thunderbolt spears that haven't been repaired yet. Having 1 less gun and 1 more gun is irrelevant to the overall situation. Whether we can escape today depends entirely on this Tai Thunderbolt cannon. Li Yao, come and repair with me. I estimate that by the time I fix it, Beast Tide will have already broken through the formation. This magic weapon has so many pieces of debris and D-components alone, and its internal structure is even more intricate and complex. I have never come into contact with such a sophisticated magic weapon as Teacher Ding, so I don't know. You don't have to worry about the core components, just quickly assemble the spare components according to the structural diagram. The lives of all the people in the car depend on it. If it can be repaired, there is still a glimmer of hope, otherwise everyone's lives will be in danger. I will personally handle the core components and give you 10 minutes to handle the components on drawings 51 to 72. Is that enough? 8 minutes and 53 seconds are enough. Brothers, if you hold on, you'll soon let these bastards taste our strength. The Federal Army unsheathed their sharp blades and killed, killing and killing. It's done. Allow me. The Tai Thunder magnetic cannon, as long as it can lure the sky thunder and form a thundercloud storm, can instantly kill these miscellaneous pieces. Haha, the Tai Thunder magnetic cannon is a divine weapon. Now we are saved. Do these miscellaneous people know how powerful they are now? The power of this shot is enormous, but it did not attract any lightning strikes and could not harm the beast tide. Come again. We're done. If we don't bring thunder, we'll all be done. The recoil of the Tai Thunder magnetic cannon is only mine to withstand a single shot, but if it still doesn't bring in thunder from the sky. This is already the last crystal box. His mother. Bye. Alas. It's thunder, clouds, and a storm coming. I succeeded. This is truly a success. We are all saved. Finally, the power of the high-level magic weapon has come to an end. It's truly amazing. The profession of an alchemist is worth the effort. Teacher Ding, the lightning in the thunderstorm area has been consumed. The next journey should be calm and peaceful, right? No, it's not over yet, and hi. What did Teacher Ding say? The wormhole hasn't ended yet and hasn't disappeared. What's going on? Is there still a surge of beasts? Are they going to erupt twice in a row? The level that has arrived now must be much higher than that of the ghost jellyfish. Perhaps the ghost jellyfish just now were just cannon fodder for testing. Cannon fodder. If even the ghost jellyfish are just cannon fodder, how can we resist now? Ghost-faced silver mosquito. This quantity of ghost-faced silver mosquitoes has already transformed into demon creatures. Wherever the group of ghost-faced silver mosquitoes go, all living creatures see will be drained of blood. The group of ghost-faced silver mosquitoes has special communication skills and astonishing intelligence. They are higher-level demon creatures than monster beasts. According to the calculation method, the array will be shattered in 25 minutes, but in just 2 minutes, they can suck the people in the car into zombies. Can we just wait to die with this damn thing? The battalion commander's reinforcements will arrive nearby in 28 minutes, and a Shanghai sect cultivator will arrive in 27 minutes. Great. Damn it, it's too late. The formation will shatter in 25 minutes. If only the Tai Thunderbolt cannon could still be activated. It can still be activated. What kind of specialized crystal box is exhausted? How can we start it? Lao Li, our cultivators have stored a large amount of spiritual energy in their bodies, enough to ignite a few shots. Yes, burning life overdraws spiritual energy. How can it trigger 2 or 3 shots? But just the 2 of us may not be enough. I wonder if anyone will fight alongside us. There will definitely be. Li Yao, I'm sorry. I promised you to communicate more about the issue of refining equipment in the future, but I'm going to break my promise. Teacher Ding, you guys. We are lucky that there are many cultivators on this train. Who is a cultivator? Car Phase 2. Who is the cultivator? Please gather at the rear of the train. We need you here. Car 10. What are you doing? Eternal urine. Car 5. Car 9. I am a cultivator. I am a cultivator. Our couple are both cultivators. I am also a cultivator. We are both cultivators. I didn't expect 5 fellow Taoists to fight alongside us today. It's really enjoyable. As you can see, we encountered 2 consecutive outbreaks of beast tide. This thing is a demon creature composed of ghost-faced silver mosquitoes. If it breaks the defense formation, then all the people in this car will be finished. We have a Tai Thunder magnetic cannon, but its dedicated crystal box ran out while attacking the previous batch of monsters. Our reinforcements will arrive in 20 minutes, but the French formation can only last for 17 minutes. Now we plan to overdraw the spiritual energy in the cultivator's body to activate the Tai Thunder magnetic cannon in order to delay time. What do you think, fellow Taoists? I am willing to make sacrifices for this carriage of people on the 13th floor of the Zhonghai Qi refining period in Liaxizhuang. However, as a research-oriented cultivator, my inner spiritual energy is probably only enough to activate the Tai Thunder magnetic cannon twice. My name is Gao Dakong, and I can ignite the Thunderbolt cannon twice with this piece of meat during the 11th level of the Qi refining period. My name is Yen Xiaodai, and my husband's name is Zhang Meng. They are both in the 6th layer of the refining period. What we are practicing is the dual cultivation secret method. Combined, it should be able to stimulate twice. My name is Wei Qingqing. During the Qi refining stage on the 5th floor, I will try my best to stimulate it once. Okay, both Lao Ding and I are building a foundation. We can inspire each other 3 to 5 times. Let's work together and try to delay until reinforcements arrive. Are you also a cultivator? I only have 3 layers during the refining phase, and I cannot activate the Tai Thunder magnetic cannon. I don't want to sacrifice for unrelated people. As cultivators, we can live for hundreds of years. Why do we have to die in such a place? It is precisely because we are cultivators that we must step forward to protect ordinary people, which is the duty of cultivators. In this situation, even if we don't stand up for more than 10 minutes, we will still be sucked into corpses by the ghost-faced silver mosquitoes. You are also a cultivator with extraordinary computing power. You can calculate for yourself whether there is a second path to take. Of course, it will take some time for the ghost-faced silver mosquitoes to devour a car full of people. We can take the opportunity to escape and be saved if we encounter reinforcements. Young man, do you mean to make a whole car of ordinary people our shields? These ordinary people died because of their own misfortune, and it has nothing to do with us. We can seek revenge for them when we live. Since you are unwilling to fulfill your duty as a cultivator, please return to your own carriage. You guys are so stupid. There are still many cultivators on this car who are preparing to hide until the end. This is the wisest choice. I am self-cultivation. How other cultivators have nothing to do with me, I only seek to have a clear conscience. Hurry up and leave. Don't hinder me from saving the world here. Stone, take the brothers and transfer them to carriage 14. Captain, if I don't leave, I will fight with you until the end. Captain, sure, gather all the brothers in carriage 14 to form the second line of defense. This is an order. Battalion Commander. The stone cultivator has the responsibility of a cultivator. The Federal Army has the responsibility of a Federal Army. Go and hold your post. If we can't delay enough time, it will be your turn to fight. It's the captain. My head hurts so much. I feel like something is about to come out of my head. What's wrong with me? Li Yao, you should also leave now. Is there really no other way, Teacher Ding? Yes, once you all withdraw, we will try our best to separate the armored carriages from the train and buy as much time as possible. Why do we need to disconnect from the train? Overdraft of spiritual energy may not necessarily lead to death, but disconnecting from the train is a dead end. Because the Tai Thunder magnetic cannon is a high-level treasure, we low-level cultivators can only barely drive it and no longer have the ability to aim. This one. In this situation, only getting as close to the target as possible can cause damage to it. So we need to detach from the train and delve deep into the interior of the beast tide. What a pity. I have to say goodbye to this world. By the way, I haven't heard of the 9 mother-child sword you mentioned before, so I hid in the bathroom. It's really embarrassing. Goodbye, Li Yao. Wishing you a speedy awakening of your spiritual roots and becoming a true cultivator. Teacher Ding. All fellow Taoists, slaying demons and eliminating demons is at this moment. The cultivator comes here to lead the death of snakes, insects, mice, and ants. Let the miscellaneous be killed. Teacher Ding and Li Ying grew up at home. Have you all fallen? Human beings. Little brother, go to carriage 13. You guys. We need to form a second line of defense. I saw your identity and spirit pattern. Are you a disabled soldier? Would you be willing to form a third line of defense in carriage 13? Why can I only let others protect me? Why am I not a true cultivator? Can you give me a gun? The entire federal army is ready for battle. Yes. It's a cultivator from the Shanghai sect who has arrived. Ship Slayer knife. It's Samadhi Shinfire. Our reinforcements have arrived. 6-3. The next day, the wilderness station. My brain has been swollen and painful all night. Is this state? Tao Ge, you're really amazing. You actually fixed the Tai Thunder magnetic cannon and repelled the demon beast. The news of my retreat at the critical moment cannot be spread to the military, as they do not have time to pay attention to me. However, this person is difficult to say. Why don't you give him some benefits and make him shut up obediently? Brother, my name is Jiang Tao. Let's make friends. Get the hell out of here. Previously, those cultivators despised me. Even an ordinary person like C dared to do so. Forget it, although ordinary people are easy to tidy up, it's not easy to act in the current situation. Why do you have to do this? I think your attire and family background are not very good, right? Learning to refine equipment costs a lot of money. Here's 200,000 yuan, you can spend it as you please and treat it as my mentor. But there are some things you shouldn't say casually, be careful not to let trouble come out of your mouth. I told you to go away, don't you understand? Shameless face. Do you want to die like those 7 idiots, leaving nothing behind? Who do you think is an idiot? Of course, it's those 7 fools who died in the belly of the beast. They died for a group of insignificant people, not fools. What is it? Listen carefully, I am a 3rd-level cultivator during the Qi refining period. If you dare to say something you shouldn't say, I can easily crush you. Oh, why am I experiencing severe pain all over my body? Hey! What is it? My forehead hasn't changed much. Where did this golden spiritual silk come from? It's the pineal gland. My pineal gland seems to have evolved. It's like having a few extra hands. After reaching out the spiritual thread, I feel that the world is also different. Oh, hey! What is he doing? Let me study it. Little brother, you can't just pry into other people's cultivation secrets. I won't mind this time since you just became a cultivator. Spiritual energy and silk of cultivators 50000000. My spiritual roots have awakened, and I have become a true cultivator. My name is Guan Xiong, a cultivator of the Shanghai sect who built the base period. It was you who came to save us yesterday, Xiong. It's so good that you're okay. It's just a group of snakes, insects, mice, and ants. Although it caused me to fall from the high level of building the base period to the middle level, I will recover after practicing for a few more years. That's right, Xiong Ji is so fierce. Even if he falls to the Qi refining stage, he can still cultivate and return. Ha ha ha, that's great. I appreciate you. Every time a cultivator advances, it is difficult and perilous for Xiong Ji to suffer such a blow, but his face remains unchanged. He is truly a man from the wilderness. By the way, is there any side effect of Xiong awakening his spiritual roots? Look at why my head is swollen like a pig's head. You don't remember, you were hit by a kid named Jiang Tao. What? He dares to hit someone. He's so arrogant. Did I say something wrong? You see. Wow, who is this? This is Jiang Tao. Jiang Tao, how did you become like this? You were the one who beat me up. You're so vicious, kid. Just as you were promoted to the first level of Qi refining stage, you beat up the third level of Qi refining stage like this. I have a bit of an impression. It seems like the first punch made Jiang Tao's nose concave. Kid, you're too impulsive. The Jiang family is a wealthy family and you have no regrets for offending them. Xiong Ji and Jiang Tao scolded my lifesavers. If they don't beat him up, I'm not a man. If the Jiang family wants revenge, just come. Who's afraid of who? You're a man, don't worry. The military has investigated the fight between you two. Jiang Tao is doomed. It is well known that he became a coward, insulted the hero, and even threatened you afterwards. Xiong, did you ever think that you might die when you rushed alone towards Beast Tide? Kid, I'm not here to become a cultivator for such a boring thing as immortality. Why not for Chongqing? Of course, it's for the pleasure of riding a horse and killing all directions. Xiong Ji is so handsome. Li Yao, come with me and lie down. Someone wants to see you. Medical tet area. Why are they all looking at me like this? It's rare for a team of soldiers to be unable to pull away such an exaggerated awakening of your spiritual roots on the platform. Oh, I see. This is too awkward. Go in, it's right inside. Self-check completed to reach wake-up standard. Li Yao, we meet again. This sound is from Teacher Ding. What are you doing? As you can see, a strand of my soul has been found and now I have become a ghost cultivator. Ghost cultivation refers to the soul of a deceased person using a carrier to practice again. Ding Daoyu welcomes you to join the ranks of ghost cultivators. This feeling is like a strange membrane wrapped around the body. Of course, in the past you were a human, but now you're a ghost. After that, do you still need to invite fellow Taoists to the Yingling Tower to learn how to be a good ghost? Alas, when I went out, there was still blood and flesh, and as soon as I turned around, I turned into a ghost. I really don't know how to explain it to my wife and children. Ding Daoyu, if this matter is made public, you will become heroes and your family will surely feel proud. At this point, there's nothing we can do about it. Li Yao, I called you over because there is an urgent matter that needs your help right now. Teacher Ding, please say that I will do my best. This is the sole search team in the Federal Army responsible for searching for remnants on the battlefield. They just found me. Now we need to conduct a second search to see if we can find any other remnants. What can I do to help? You are the last person we see, and you will stimulate the soul to produce fluctuations so that the soul search team can detect them. I see. Let's go now. Only by looking at so many charred corpses like this can we truly understand how dangerous last night was. Wow, why are there so many small dots of light? Why are these light points shooting into my spiritual roots on their own, and I feel uncomfortable absorbing them? Li Yao, these are all demonic powers that only powerful cultivators can refine. Your cultivation is shallow and will be contaminated by demonic energy. It was so close that I almost fell into the demon realm. I don't know if the memory tree can refine the demon power I just absorbed. It seems that the tree of memory can refine demon power, so can I use demon power to cultivate it? Teacher Ding, we've been searching for 4 hours and still haven't found anything. Is it difficult to find the remnants of the soul? Whether cultivators who have died can leave residual souls can only rely on fate, which is also a matter of no choice. Of course, if residual souls are easy to find, wouldn't this world be filled with wandering ghosts and cultivators? Oh, hey. What's up? I always feel like there's something staring at me over there. New cultivators often have a particularly sharp perception and quickly increase their power to scan in that direction. Wave, 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 wave. Quickly sprinkle soul powder. Soul returns and enters my sect for repair. Xiong, I'm back. Where's the person? Little brother, I'll go home and recover first. I'll use the things in this jade slip to find a crystal brain for you. It seems that there should be a divine thought inside. I don't know what kind of divine thought it is. What a powerful divine thought. My crystal brain has been specially modified, and I never expected it to get stuck like this in front of this divine thought. Tianyuan Xiujin Network. It seems that becoming a cultivator is not easy either. Just logging into a website requires so many requirements. Your crystal brain configuration is too low and will soon shut down some of your abilities. If you want a better experience, it is recommended to upgrade your crystal brain. Shanghai sect cultivator Guanxiong confirms that Li Yaoling, a student of the Great Wilderness War Academy, has awakened. I invite Li Yao to join Tianyuan Cultivation Network. DDDD, congratulations to Taoist Li Yao. From this moment on, you have become a glorious Tianyuan cultivator. It seems that this cultivation website is a platform for cultivators to communicate. Let me take a look at the current news in the cultivation world. The prototype of the Golden Armor Sect Star Strike Shield has been successfully refined. The Underworld team is recruiting alchemists. Renowned Monster Hunter and Monster Knife Peng Hai successfully killed 2 high-level monster beasts. Demon Sword Peng announces departure from the Qishao sect. I didn't expect such a big commotion to happen after only 3 months without seeing Senior Peng. Dear friends, Mr. Peng left the Qishao sect because he wanted to challenge the Dan period, and there was no other reason. Mr. Peng Hai, your junior brother Li Yao has some conflicts with Qishao No. 2 Middle School. May I ask if your departure from Qishao sect is related to this? Which media reporter are you from? You made baseless remarks that Peng Daoyu left the Qishao sect to focus on attacking Jiedan. All members of the Qishao sect respectfully wish Peng Daoyu a successful pill formation. Elder Ma is right. Please don't speculate randomly. If I am lucky enough to successfully complete the pill, I will still cooperate with the Qishao sect. Mr. Peng Hai heard that you intend to establish your own sect. I wonder if this is true. Well, we'll talk about it after I've successfully completed the pill. I didn't expect Senior Peng to be so powerful that he was about to challenge Jiedan. I also need to keep up the good work. Hello Li Yao Dao, I am a cultivation assistant automatically generated by the system. I will explain in detail the common sense of the cultivation world for you. Oh, Joe. Based on past experience, I should change my appearance to ignite your enthusiasm. Let's get started. According to federal policy, I must first give you a lecture on the basic law of amendment. Do cultivators also need to adhere to the basic law? That's natural. Our federal government is a rule of law country, and cultivators must also abide by the law to avoid causing trouble and being killed by the authorities. This is also because the destructive power of cultivators is too strong. If there are no constraints, the world will be in chaos. How did I know in an instant that this is divine transmission? It's so advanced. The purpose of amending the basic law is to punish crimes and protect the people in accordance with the Constitution. Now I'm going to introduce you to the spiritual cultivation method. Good cultivation methods are more attractive than basic laws. Lingxiong Tanafa. Spiritual energy usage. Tuna technique is the foundation of cultivation. Let me first take a look at Tuna technique. You are a student of the Dahuang War Academy, and in the future, the school will teach you advanced Tuna techniques. For now, I can give you a basic set of free gifts from the government, including the Tuna Lost RC Unlimited. It's amazing. I feel like I can see the stars, the sea, and the flowing vortex of spiritual power. With the basic Tuna technique and a battlefield with large amounts of demonic energy, I can immediately give it a try. Haha, now I finally don't have to ride my sword like a broom. Go ahead at full speed, Xiao Hei. Let's travel thousands of miles freely and freely. Guji, move forward at full speed. Are you sure? Of course, roar 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 roar, I am the king of the world. Okay, Guji. Xiaohei, your speed is actually 10 times faster. Have you been accommodating me in the past? Guji, what do you think? Stop it. Stop it. Guji, you're so weak that you're vomiting like this. I really want to take out your control chip and see what has created such an ancient and mysterious treasure. No, what I mean is that I want to give you maintenance. Don't worry, once I become a master of refining, I will definitely help you upgrade first. Guji, that's pretty much it. Who exactly is the master? It's really the opposite. Xiaohei, you only took a few minutes to arrive at the previous battlefield, more than 10 times faster than the shuttle car. Teacher Ding said that tomorrow there will be people who refine demonic energy to purify this area. Right now, this place is perfect for me to have a full meal. The carriage that rushed towards Beast Tide last night has now turned into this. Practice here, seniors. Once I achieve great success in my cultivation, I will definitely help you seek revenge. The first meditation experience of the vast universe seen is indescribable. Secondly, in meditation, let the spirit rotate at high speed. It's too powerful. The demon energy absorbed in these few hours is enough for me to level up 3 in a row. Greedy eating can't be chewed until it's done. We can't ignore moderation. That's all for today. Oh, hey. Can treasures also be cultivated by themselves, and the cultivation techniques are obviously an upgraded version of Xinghai Infinite. Can Xiaohei just take a look and learn from it while upgrading his martial arts skills? Isn't that too scary? It's not good, Xiaohei. Stop it quickly. People who cannot absorb all the demon energy here to purify the demon power will find it. If they find us, it will be troublesome. I thought you were just a somewhat strange flying sword, but now it seems that you are not simple. Don't be discovered. I don't want anyone to steal you for research. At least you've been with me for so many years. I'm not saying I won't let you absorb it anymore. Let's move to another place as long as we don't let any demon energy blank appear somewhere. What kind of treasure is this guy? In just 1 hour, he devoured more than 10 times my demon power. Xiaohei, it's almost dawn. We should go back now. According to the basic law of Xiaohei Shilzhen, when flying the imperial sword, it must be checked, slowed down, and passed 3 times, and must not be flown randomly. Therefore, put me down, I need to walk back. Medical area. It's not too late for a gentleman to seek revenge in 10 years, see Xiaohei. Wait for the day when I must transform you into a broom. Li Yao, classmate. Where did the woman's voice come from? Is it something that lingers? Banshee. I'm here. Did I accidentally fall to the ground earlier and scare you? You are Wei Qingqing. It's my classmate Li Yao, thanks to you finding my residual soul, but I'm too weak to use this little bird prosthetic body first. But it's also good. I've loved birds since I was young, and it's not too bad. What drove her to stand up when she withered away in her prime? I came specifically to thank my classmate Li Yao, but it's a bit difficult for me to communicate like this. Why don't you go to my novel world? Novel world. Yes, I am a fantasy writer who can use words to construct virtual worlds. Okay, then what should I do? You don't have to do anything. The name of this novel is Bluebird. Welcome, Li Yao. What a beautiful sea of clouds. Here, you can transform into any image you like through imagination. You like vultures, I thought you would like falcons because falcons look very majestic. Although falcons are majestic, they are not suitable for living in all places, while vultures can adapt to various places. Since we are in a novel, what is the plot of this novel? There's no plot. This bluebird is about a world of clouds that a bird sees in the sky. Understood. Pure literature. I have also written some other novels, but my favorite is still Bluebird. Speaking of which, you are its first reader. That's too wasteful. I'm a rough person and don't know much about literature or anything. Perhaps this is fate. I used to fantasize about becoming a bird and wandering in the blue sky and white clouds. I didn't expect it to come true now. Now that I have a first-hand experience, I will definitely be able to write about Bluebird better. Ask yourself if it were me who died. I'm afraid I wouldn't be as optimistic as Wei Qingqing. Just call me Xiaoqing. I'm not much older than you, right? Qingqing sister. Why did you come forward before, Xiaoqing? There are still many cultivators who haven't come forward. Moreover, the attackability of fantasy artists is limited, and even if you don't step forward, no one will say anything. Perhaps. At that time, I just thought of my teacher. If she were a teacher, she would definitely stand up. My family lives in a small mountain village. My teacher is an elderly man with gray hair and the only teacher in the village. The teacher is a magical person who can talk to small animals and make watermelons grow up quickly. It was the teacher who made me know that there is such a vast world outside. Later on, I found out that the teacher was a fantasy artist, but by the time I truly understood her, she had already passed away. Many years ago, my hometown was hit by a mudslide. My teacher overdrawn his spiritual energy and used a spiritual shield to block the mudslide outside the village. Everyone safely escaped from sea, except for the teacher who was engulfed by a mudslide. To be honest, I have 10,000 reasons why I didn't step forward, and the teachers back then also had 10,000 reasons why they didn't block the mudslide. But she stood up, so I also stood up. I just became a ghost cultivator and I don't know who to turn to. I'm really sorry for coming to you recklessly. No, I still want to thank you. This world is beautiful and I really like it. Really? You really like this world? I really hope to frequently enter the world of bluebirds and watch the wind and clouds with you. Okay, when I write a new chapter, I will be the first to tell you. Wei Qingqing said her pen name is Qing Orange, which is an interesting name. Why not take a look at her other novels she has written before? It doesn't feel great to see the name. The young master fell in love with me. Dear sweetheart, I can't live without you. Ah, young master, why are you a young master? Well, although this book has zero popularity, I really can't appreciate it. Each shuttle car is engraved with the character Jiang. These are cultivators who mobilized hundreds of cultivators in one breath. The Jiang family is indeed not simple. Ah, it hurts so much. Li Daoyu and Jiang Tao have brought shame to the Jiang family. As the patrol inspector of the Jiang family, it would be best if I could depose his psychic Daoyu and make him a witness to the execution. Jiang Bingyun, our Gaolin Jiang family and your Tianlan Jiang family have already separated. What qualifications do you have to move me? Your actions have violated the bottom line of cultivators and also violated the family rules of our Jiang family. You should know that. Jiang Bingyun, if you dare to disable my psychic abilities, my father will definitely not let you go. Give him back to the Gaolin Jiang family, Jiang Hong, that old ghost. If he has any objections, let him come directly to me. Li Daoyu made you laugh. As the saying goes, a big tree has dead branches. In addition to the main vein, our Jiang family also has 8 major branches. It's not surprising that a few scum have branched out. Thank you for standing up and helping Jiang teach this scum. Don't worry, the Jiang family won't retaliate against you. If you need anything in the future, you can come to us, the Tianlan Jiang family. The Jiang family is truly a wealthy family, even apologizing is so domineering. When will I be able to have my own power? Teacher Ding, Xiaoqing, I'll leave first. You guys take care of yourselves all the way to Yingling Tower. Li Yao, this jade slip is some of my reading notes that should be helpful to you. Teacher Ding, this gift is too precious for me to repay. I am optimistic about your talent. Professor M.O. Xian from the refining department of the Great Wilderness War Academy has strong abilities and his ideas have formed their own system. If you awaken your spiritual roots and have my reading notes, he will definitely take them as his own disciple. I heard that you declared war on Deep Sea University. If one day you really go to challenge me, I will definitely wave the flag and cheer for you. Teacher Ding needs to prepare a bigger flag so that it can be waved confidently. Wow, Mom. Look at that little bird over there. I have twin granddaughters who are about the same age as this child. Actually, I chose to sacrifice because I was an elder in the Hidden God Valley and couldn't escape in time. After becoming a ghost cultivator, I kept asking myself if it was worth it. But now I have found the answer. It's worth it. Because if my family were in danger, at least there would be people like me who could protect their carefree smiles. Sitting in the deluxe room this time is convenient for me to devour memory fragments. I don't know what changes occurred to the memory fragments after I awakened my spiritual roots. Indeed, there have been changes, and there are dozens of memory fragments that can be consumed. This is the memory of Oyu Yezi becoming a disciple during the Qi refining period. Is the progress of lighting up fragments related to my own strength? It turns out that this fragment is the memory of Elder Balian leading the new 16th generation into the Liantian Tower. The Liantian Pagoda is the scripture collection pavilion of the 100 Refining Sect, where each level houses a large collection of extraordinary skills and techniques. These are all cultivation techniques accumulated by the 100 Refining Sect for thousands of years. Although they are all low-level, they are just suitable for me now. The Zero Departure Fire technique, which is used to temper one's physique and control flames, has been developed. Everything I want is here. Today, I'm going to fully understand all of you. So it turns out that the soft bones of the fingers are transformed from the technique of stealing with bare hands. 1,000-finger soft bone. Dear passengers, this train will arrive at the terminal station of New Teo City. Thank you for your cooperation during the journey. Departure from fire technique. Well, we've arrived at the fourth courtyard of the Great Wilderness War. So many things happened along the way, and finally arrived. New Teo City. A paradise for passionate men. This is the location of the Great Wilderness War Hall in New Teo City. It seems that the reception desk for new students at the Dahuang War Institute is right there. Brother, I am from the Chaotic Blade Hall. Which organization are you from? I'm also from the Chaotic Blade Hall. Just now, when I saw your thick arms, I thought you knew how to use Iron Fist. The student union of each department in the Wasteland War College has great autonomy. Iron Fist Society. Chaotic Blade Hall. The Lancet. Ghost Talisman. The 4-University Student Union is the backbone of the Dahuang War College and can enjoy 80% of the school's resources. The remaining 20% of resources are divided among ordinary majors. It seems that this treatment needs to elevate the status of the Refining Department Student Union. This classmate, your spiritual power fluctuates so strongly. You haven't become a cultivator, have you? Wow, that's really impressive. I've long heard that the 9 geniuses gather together, but I didn't expect to see one before I even entered the campus. Yes, but I have just awakened and am only in the Qi refining stage. Just awakened. Are you the monster that knocked down the 3rd level of the Qi refining period? Has this matter already spread? The Great Wilderness War Academy Martial Arts Series is truly the #1 martial arts series in the Federation. Even such fierce people can be recruited. It's so stressful to study with such fierce people in the future. It's really you. I didn't expect to learn with a master like you. Are you from the Iron Fist or the Chaotic Blade Hall? Sorry, I am neither a member of the Iron Fist Society nor the Chaotic Blade Hall. I am a member of the Starfire Alliance. Do you know what organization Starfire Alliance is? 7. I don't know. Sounds very domineering. Is there any hidden profession in the Great Wilderness War Academy that specializes in recruiting fierce people? What is the Student Union of Xingho League? Why haven't we heard of it? Starfire Alliance is the student union of the refining department. It's the so-called worst professional refining system. Isn't that so? Even such a fierce person can fall into the garbage profession. The new students majoring in martial arts refining have all gathered here. Let's hurry over. He is the current president of the Iron Fist Society, Hua Tianxiong, a master of the 11th level of Qi refining period. New students who have chosen sword repair specialty 2 should also gather here. He is the sword cultivator on the 11th floor of the Chi refining period of the Chaotic Blade Hall, Su-Ji. Everyone should perform well and leave a good impression on the boss. It seems that this is the medical student union organizing the Lancet. This is the ghost emblem of the art department student union, right? All 4 key majors have arrived. No one from the refining department has come to pick up new students yet. It seems that these are my future classmates. Well, who actually appeared silently behind me. With such keen perception, it is indeed someone that Teacher Ding Lingling is interested in. Let's consider what our Iron Fist will do. Li Yao, our Chaotic Blade Hall allows you to study both swordsmanship and weapon refining courses simultaneously. Would you consider cross-departmental learning? I appreciate your kindness, but I'm sorry, I belong to the Starfire Alliance. Okay, I knew it wouldn't be so easy to convince you. When will you change your mind? You can come to Iron Fist and find me. You're really wasting your time staying in the refining system. You'll find the difference later, and our Random Blade Hall welcomes you anytime. Alas, the refining system is truly the most useless professional connection in the Great Wilderness War Academy. Even freshmen are slower than them by half a beat. Brothers, the refining department is at least one of the top 9 majors, and you can always find a job after graduation. What? Am I wrong? Li Yao, my name is Huang Tong. It seems that you haven't had a good understanding of the refining department of the Da Huang War Academy. I haven't really understood it, but as for the refining tools, they are all led into the door by the master and practiced by everyone. You know what? Our department's philosophy belongs to the non-mainstream mainstream. Refiners call us outsiders. Is it that serious? What is the difference between the truth believed in by the refining department of the Great Wilderness War Academy and the mainstream ideology? Simply put, the ideology of the elite faction is the mainstream belief that it is the high-level cultivators who determine the outcome of a war. So they mainly refine high-level magic weapons for high-level cultivators to use. And the grassroots faction, led by Professor Mo Xian, places greater emphasis on the combat effectiveness of the numerous low-level cultivators. Because of their different beliefs, Professor Mo Xian has been called a madman by mainstream alchemists. The mainstream circle of alchemists looks down on MO crazy students, so we won't be able to find good jobs after graduation. Yeah, anyone who has a deep understanding of these knows that we were all transferred to the refining system. I was forced by my dad to come here. He said he would go to the first school first, but if it's really not possible, he can still transfer to another department. I'm also a brother. Let's work together and strive to transfer as soon as possible. So they're here to learn refining equipment. Can we expect someone to challenge Deep Sea University with me? You don't have to worry, anyway, with your strength, you can switch departments in minutes. No, I don't plan to transfer because I fully agree with the refining concept here. Thank you for your introduction. What? Are you planning to join the grassroots refining philosophy like Mo Madman? Yes, I believe that advanced cultivators can achieve some victories in battles, but war cannot rely solely on advanced cultivators. Why do those primordial monsters with divine weapons dare not charge into the blood demon realm? It's also because there are too many demon beasts there. In my opinion, it's better to allocate too many resources to the divine weapons of a few high-level cultivators. It's better to use resources to enhance the combat power of more low-level cultivators so that the monsters can also feel the feeling of being crushed by numbers. Don't be discouraged. The members of the Starfire Alliance have arrived. This is the legendary turtle car, which has been eliminated for 100 years as a negative example of ugliness. What kind of poor is this series? Hello everyone, I am an associate professor from the Yuanman Autumn Refinery Department. Welcome everyone. You little rascals, come down here and welcome your junior brothers. Welcome, welcome. Warm welcome. What's the situation? What's going on with these senior brothers who haven't woken up yet? And is this teacher sure he's not a meat trader from the market? Did you see that? This teacher Yuan is Professor Mo's wife. It is said that she was once a member of the deep sea refining department and is known as the deep sea goddess. What goddess is this size? So it can be seen from this that the great wilderness refining system is so cruel to people that even the goddess of the deep sea has become such a virtue. Welcome, Li Yao. You've been waiting for me. Is there any concern that everyone's emotions are not excited? Don't worry, everyone. Please take a look. This student Li Yao is the top scorer in Fugue City. He chose our department, which shows what? This shows that our department is attractive and has unlimited potential. Professor Yuan, my head is a bit dizzy. Can you please stop shaking me? Oh, I'm sorry, I'm too excited. You're a good kid, and Lao Mo and I will pass on our lifelong efforts to you. As for you, when you learn about the Xuangu plan and break your legs, you won't be willing to leave. What is the Xuangu plan? We came late because all the teachers and students of the refining department were involved in the Xuangu project. I almost couldn't muster any manpower to welcome everyone, but the Xuangu plan will definitely trigger a revolutionary storm. At that time, we will become one of the powerful refining departments of the Federation, at least on par with the refining department of Nebula University. Wow, that's really impressive. What is the Xuangu plan? Is it a powerful treasure? Get in the car. Get in the car. Haha, let me tell you in the car first. Our budget was not originally so tight, it was only through investing in the Xuangu plan that we were struggling. But don't worry, once we succeed and money is not a problem, I will buy each of you a luxury shuttle car. The drive symbol array has another problem, probably due to excessive wear of the spiritual transmission shaft. You see, if a magic weapon can't be fixed no matter how hard it is, give it a heart-wrenching palm. Even the worst magic weapon can be awakened. After that, I will gradually teach everyone. Does this sound like what the alchemist said? What kind of thief ship did I board? Dahuan War Academy. Look at so many floating mountains. Nuteo City is simply a three-dimensional city divided into many layers. Nuteo City is a university town based on the Dahuang War Institute, and this urban area is the campus of the Dahuang War Institute. Those flying swords are probably professors from the school. I really want to receive their guidance. Professor Yuan, can you now tell us what the Xuangu plan is? Okay, but before that, I would like to ask Li Yao to popularize the concept of crystal armor to everyone. Why did you suddenly click on my name, man? However, I am not unfamiliar with crystal armor. Crystal armor is a combat mecha that combines multiple functions such as attack, defense, and mobility. Crystal armor can greatly enhance the TCT combat power of cultivators. Because of the powerful power of crystal armor, it is known as the king of modern magic weapons and is currently the most expensive and difficult to refine among all individual combat magic weapons. You're right, but can you list 2 defects of the crystal armor? I can't name any fatal flaws, only 2 regrets in the current refining of crystal armor. The refining cost of crystal armor is too high, and even the simplest structure costs 500 million. It is a true devouring beast. The refining of crystal armor requires the consumption of many precious materials, which results in only a few people being able to equip crystal armor. If crystal armor is cheaper and can be produced in large quantities, then humans can recreate the crystal armor army of the Star Sea era. At that time, not only will the demon beast wasteland be flattened, but even the blood demon realm can be leveled together. Well, you have solved the difficult problem of refining crystal armor. So, can solving these 2 problems trigger a storm in the industry? Professor, do you mean that the Xuangu project is about refining crystal armor, or is it a low-cost and mass-produced crystal armor? How low can the cost be suppressed within 300 million? Really? Mass production of crystal armor is not even possible for Deep Sea University. In the fragments, there is a crystal armor refining technique from the Star Sea Empire era, but it lacks many steps. Of course it's true. More than 20 years ago, Lao Mo and I discovered a fragment of jade slips. Wow, the Star Sea Empire was the pinnacle of human cultivation technology. The fragments of jade slips from the era of the Star Sea Empire are priceless treasures. Lao Mo and I established a research team 10 years ago, and now the overall structure is almost built. Because Lao Mo is the project leader, we use his mysterious words to refer to this project as the Xuangu Plan. Today is the day when the high-pressure crystal element reactor is started. As long as it is successful, the entire project will be completed by 99. And this mass-produced crystal armor is called Xuangu Battle Armor. And our goal is to keep the refining cost of Xuangu Battle Armor below 100 million. Wow, 1 billion is equivalent to the cost of arming only one cultivator before, but now it can arm 5 cultivators. It seems that the Dahuang refining system has the opportunity to become a top refining major in the Federation. I didn't make a wrong choice, WW. If the Xuangu plan succeeds, then we'll have found a treasure. I didn't expect us to be so lucky, haha. Look at the floating mountain ahead, it's our teaching building. Although it's not big, there are advanced laboratories and metal smelting rooms inside that can meet the needs of many smelters. Now let's settle for buying a super large floating mountain in the future department. Maybe we really found the treasure this time. I don't want to transfer anymore. Yeah, our department is about to develop. These details can be ignored. As long as the Xuangu Battle Armor is successfully refined, within 10 years, the Great Wilderness refining system will definitely be on par with the Deep Sea refining system. I really want to start refining work with Professor Mo Xian now. Get down. Get down. What's going on? Why did the floating mountain of the refining system explode? Are you guys okay? Cough cough, my hand seems to have broken. The Moscow restaurant in Beijing. Because the crystal element reactor had problems, the Xuangu Battle Armor under development was destroyed by the big explosion. Professor Mo Xian, a teacher from the refining department, and a group of senior students unfortunately passed away. Today we gather here to commemorate some great scholars and those who sacrificed on the path of cultivation. Principal of the Zero Great Wilderness War Institute. Bear Bailey. They devoted all their efforts and precious lives to defending human civilization and exploring the mysteries of cultivation. Professor Yuan has been excavating in the ruins for the past few days, and no one is allowed to move the ruins after the explosion of the refining equipment system. I haven't slept or rested these days, and even as someone who has undergone countless trials and tribulations, I can't bear it anymore. Li Yao, have you decided which department to transfer to? What does that mean? Don't you know yet? By the way, you've been in the ruins these past few days. Let me tell you, the refining system is going to be dismantled. What? Why? Now, with only Professor Yuan and us rookies left in the entire department, we can't sustain ourselves. I heard that the school management has decided to officially announce the commemorative event after it is held. Refining department students can unconditionally transfer to other departments to study. Of course, the 4 key majors require exams. No wonder they're so happy. The scoreline for the Zero refining department is the lowest, and now they're making money by randomly poking at a major. If people go up and water flows down, there's nothing wrong with them. Where should I go? Will it definitely be withdrawn? Actually, the refining system can be completely rebuilt. Reconstruction is not just a matter of words. The cost of buying a floating mountain is astronomical. The refining department has already gone bankrupt and owes a lot of foreign debt for the Xuangu plan. Where is the funding for reconstruction? Eating shit, poverty is the root of all evil. Wow, look, it's a shuttle car from Deep Sea University. It's true that the flying shuttle Zero from Deep Sea University can appear silently like this. They should have all come to mourn on behalf of various universities. You see, the one wearing the special device is the youngest associate professor in the refining department of the supernova Jiangxing Deep Sea University. Supernova. Alas, they have already achieved great success and fame, and I don't even know what to do in the future. Senior Sister Yuan. Professor Yuan was once a student of the Deep Sea Refining Department, and I don't know what they would say. Senior Sister Yuan, Teacher Chu is very sincere in inviting you back. Why don't you persist in going astray? Junior Jiang, I won't go back on my behalf. Thank you for the teacher's kindness. Senior Sister, the conditions at Deep Sea University are 100 times better than here. Aren't you wasting your time here? The conditions of Deep Sea University are very good, but only in the Great Wilderness War Academy can I continue the Xuangu plan. Do you still think about the Xuangu plan? I've already said that ordinary materials cannot make war armor. If you insist on going your own way, the result will be. That's right, we failed this time, but so what? The road to cultivation is already full of difficulties. Although Lao Mo has passed away, I am still alive and have collected valuable data. I will definitely persevere. Okay, but I still need to remind you that the remaining students may not necessarily want to stay here. This is my business, Junior Jiang. There's nothing else we can say goodbye to. Okay, although I don't agree with your philosophy, I also wish you success in refining the mass-produced Xuangu battle armor. Then I will use my own refined crystal armor to completely explode it. Damn it, this guy is too arrogant to declare war face to face like this. Why did he suddenly look at me? Does he have mind-reading skills? Are you Professor CS' favorite classmate Li Yao? I am a descendant of Jiang Xingjiang's family. Speaking of which, Jiang Tao is still my distant relative. Jiang's son, is he going to seek revenge on me? Jiang Tao, that cowardly rat-like person, is a disgrace to the Jiang family. I will remember your great kindness of standing up for justice in my heart. So that's what he meant. It seems like he's a person who knows right from wrong. Why do you think I'm going to trouble you? Don't worry, I'm only obsessed with technology and not interested in helping anyone out. Professor Jiang, what are you? But you shouldn't have insulted the refining department of Deep Sea University. When did I insult the refining department of Deep Sea University? You once said you wanted to lead the Great Wilderness refining system to challenge the Deep Sea refining system. It's like a toad saying you want to challenge a male lion. Isn't that an insult to the male lion? Professor Jiang, are you saying that our Dahuang refining department is just a toad? Not even having the qualification to challenge your school, even just thinking about it, is an insult to your school. Yes, that's what I meant. Your comprehension ability is very strong. However, young people inevitably make mistakes, and I will give you the opportunity to correct them. I can take you away from this garbage dump and let you go to Deep Sea University as an auditor. What do you think? Rubbish dump. In the eyes of others, this is just a garbage dump. They don't care about the precious materials under the ruins, but such ruins are indeed mine. The most familiar. Sorry, Professor Jiang, I'm the one who walked out of the garbage dump. I think this place is more suitable for me. Okay, first of all, I wish you and Senior Sister Yuan success so that I can experience the so-called mass-produced crystal armor. I need to accumulate enough strength. One day, I will challenge Jiangsheng and Deep Sea University. Dear classmates, I would like to announce the significant decision made by the school regarding the issue of refining equipment. Because Professor Yuan insisted on rebuilding the refining department, the school decided to let the students in the refining department choose to stay or leave on their own. As long as there is one student remaining in the refining department school, the department will not be withdrawn. However, if a registered alchemist is not obtained after 1 year, the alchemy department will be forcibly revoked by the Ministry of Education. For students who want to leave the refining department, the school will open up all majors for you to transfer departments. The fate of the refining system is now in your own hands. Please choose for yourself. Principal, I have no concept of refining equipment. I want to transfer departments. Principal, me too. Zhao Ming, you have been studying refining for 3 years and have a good chance of becoming a registered refining master next year. How can you stay in the refining department? I'm sorry, Professor Yuan. I'm still planning to transfer departments. Why? Sorry, Professor Yuan. This is what my family meant. It's okay. You definitely need to listen to what's at home. Just go ahead and learn whatever you want. Do you want to stay, Xiao, are you? I'm sorry, Professor Yuan. I also need to transfer departments. Is there no one willing to stay in the refining department? Okay, since everyone is so determined, then I will. Well, this classmate, what did you say when you raised your hand? Principal, I want to stay in the refining department and study under Professor Yuan. Evening. This place is so similar to the treasure tomb. Now it belongs to me. I can study it any way I want. I seem to feel the fluctuation of the Xuangu battle armor. Perhaps that's the fighting spirit of the senior craftsmen in the refining industry. Dear teachers, now I am the senior brother of the refining department and the leader of the Starfire Alliance. Don't worry, I will definitely carry forward your ideas and make the Great Wilderness War Institute's refining system famous throughout the world. This is the second level permission of the refining system. With it, you used everything you dug out from the ruins. Maybe the refining system won't be guaranteed next year, but don't worry, I will teach you something in this limited time. Teacher, don't you believe that I can become a registered alchemist after 1 year? Perhaps you have exceptional talent, but now you are not qualified to take the exam. What qualifications are required to take the exam? The registration examination for alchemists requires applicants to provide proof of denominational guarantee or school recommendation. According to our school's regulations, no matter what qualification exam you take, you must first complete 40,000 credits. 40,000 credits sounds quite a lot. Take the two geniuses in our school as an example. One is Peng Hai, who used them for 1.5 years. It took Ding Lingling 2 years to fully repair it. Even Senior Peng took 1.5 years to complete 40,000 credits, which seems quite challenging. We don't need to think so much. This year, I have been teaching you with all my heart and studying hard, and no matter what, it can be considered as having worked hard. Let's go. I'll take you to select some components and assemble a powerful computing chip yourself. Complete the professional large-scale crystal brain and no longer have to worry about running speed. I would like to know about the credit system of Dahuang War Institute. Could you please help me pop up the credit manual? I see. If you want to eat good food, you need to pay credits. If you want to live in a good dormitory, you need to pay credits. Using advanced facilities for popular courses actually requires paying credits. Please pay credits. Need 1,000 credits. Your credit balance is insufficient. Damn it, it turns out that credits are so important in every aspect at the Dahuang War Academy. In this case, if you want to become a strong person, you have to earn more credits and exchange them for more resources. Free trade. Practice and practice. What is free trading and practical combat? Free trade allows students to exchange credits with their own skills. Accept demon hunting missions released by various parties in actual combat. Earn credits by completing missions. So it seems that these two are the main ones earning credits, so I can start directly from actual combat. Practical experience and free trading are only open to students with over 1,000 credits. For new students, please earn basic credits through basic theory courses. Okay, I know it's not that simple. Then I will choose all the theoretical courses in my major based on my foundation and pass these courses casually. Li Yao's school has set up a new newcomer list, and those who rank first in the first month of the new semester will receive a direct reward of 1,000 credits. Isn't 1,000 credits a shortcut to quickly enter the free trading and practical stages? Let me see what competitors there are. Qianlong Qing Jiao Tianchong. Qianlong Ji Lu Tai. Qianlong Pavilion Gu. Qianlong Pavilion Warm. Jiao Tianchong, Lu Taisan. But what is this Qianlong Pavilion? Qianlong Pavilion is a special recruitment training camp. The members of Qianlong Pavilion are all talented students specially recruited by the school. Special recruitment student, no wonder he's called a submarine dragon. But let's see who can soar to the sky between a submarine dragon and a vulture. Starting from now on, I will study against time and strive to achieve 40,000 points within a year. Oh, this beginner's skill of gathering gods is actually a 5-star important course. Let's take a look at it first. First, let's take a look at the technique of suppressing the gods. The 3 fundamental principles of cultivating truth are the use of the techniques of collecting gods and the method of spitting and absorbing. Collecting gods can warm up the fire of life. The technique of collecting gods is a collective term for the Great Wilderness War Academy, with hundreds of different names for its cultivation. There are so many divine thoughts flooding into my mind that I can't absorb them for a while. No, this kind of learning efficiency is too low. Are there any cultivation facilities in DaHuangBattle.net school that can improve learning efficiency? The Level Awakening Cabin is a unique cultivation equipment of the Great Wilderness War Academy. Practicing for 1 second inside is equivalent to practicing for 3 to 4 seconds outside. This device is configured for each department. Isn't it possible to use such a device for 3 months in just 1 month? I've decided to go to the nearest martial arts series first. Wow, this scale and momentum are truly the top martial arts series in the Federation. One day, my refining system will also have such a scale, and then I will build a sky city. It's so late, there are still so many people practicing martial arts. Isn't that Li Yao, the only student in the refining department? It's the guy who wants to survive with the refining system. You are Li Yao. No misplacement, classmate. My name is Zhang Chuang. This year's top scorer in the college entrance examination in Shainan City is Li Yao. I admire you. That's right, Li Yao. Your perseverance to the end is admirable. We support you. If you need anything, feel free to ask. These guys who look ferocious are so enthusiastic like Jue. Thank you all for your support. I will keep going. You can use the super awake cabin here as you please, but I don't think this device is very useful. How can we say that the super awake cabin can give people more learning time? In theory, the super awake cabin can stimulate the activity of human brain cells and indeed improve learning efficiency. But this method is like injecting stimulants into the brain, which can only last for up to half an hour. Moreover, excessive brain cell activity can lead to madness, so it is only used by newborns in daily life. Super clear cabin. See, this is it. This is the super awakening cabin. Why are the people inside blushing? Because he was stimulated by the machine and his brain cell activity increased to over 300, he was particularly excited. Unfortunately, the students in cabin 27 have overactive brain cells and become obsessed. See, how about this one that only lasted for 20 minutes? Does Li Yao still want to try? Of course, I won't easily back down. Brain cell activity 331. Now you don't have to worry about time. I'm going to learn it here in the dark. Not good, my brain cells are overactive and going crazy. No, we have to forget some useless memories first. Memory is right, O Uyezi's tree of memory. I feel much better now. It seems that Uyezi's massive soul can withstand the side effects of excessive brain cell activity. This is my best haven of consciousness, where I can study basic course knowledge. Fortunately, I have the tree of memory, otherwise I would have become obsessed. It seems that the super awakening cabin still has flaws. Hide here for a while, then go out when you recover. Brother Chuang is not doing well. You should go to the sober cabin and take a look. Why did someone become obsessed again? No, it's Li Yao. Li Yao, by the way, when did he leave? He's right in the super awake cabin. What? Why didn't you remind him? He's been in there for so long and his brain is boiling. It could have caused a fatal accident. Chuang Ji's situation is not as you imagined. You can tell at a glance. What's the situation? Why are you still staring around the sober cabin? Hurry up and pull the person out. Chuang Ji Li Yao did stay inside for a few hours, but he has always been normal, which is why we didn't pay attention. Are you joking? He's been inside for hours and still normal. Is he a human or a monster? I haven't finished yet. Not only is he very normal, but he is also in deep sleep. Do you know why it's called a super awake cabin? It's because it can keep people in a super awake state. At first, we didn't believe it, but the fact is right in front of us. Damn it, isn't this kid a sleeping god? The campus of Dahuang War Academy. Do you know that our school has a talented sleeping god who is said to be able to fall asleep anywhere? I know he's a sleeping god named Li Yao. He runs to the super awake cabin every day to sleep strangely. Is Li Yao from the refining department? He's so unambitious, it seems that the refining department is completely finished. Hey, Li Yao, it seems like you slept well again. Okay, classmates. It's so early. Have you had breakfast yet? Classmate, it's getting late. It's already afternoon. You slept all day and night. Haha, it seems like I overslept. I should go back now. Ha ha ha, I really admire the sleeping god. He truly lives up to his reputation. Is he under too much pressure and experiencing brain problems, causing his brain cells to become inactive? It's possible that it's impossible to earn 40,000 credits a year after all. Xiao Hei, let's go back to the dormitory. Today is the last day of this month. Let's hurry back and take the exam. Others think I'm just sleeping every day, but they don't know that my consciousness in the tree of memory can ignore the side effects of the awakening chamber. And the time in the tree of memory also slows down due to the awakening cabin. The 10 days in reality are equivalent to over 3 months in the tree of memory. I have completed all 88 basic theory courses in the past few days, and now I have passed all the exams. It's 5 p.m. now. A maximum of 5 minutes is enough for one exam. Primary theory of flying swallow flowing light body technique. Is Li Yao sure he wants to take the exam? Determine. Qianlong Pavilion. New student Zhao Tianchong from the Chaotic Blade Hall, 3rd floor of the Qi refining period. Iron Fist Society freshman Lu Taishan Qi refining stage 3 layers. Zhao Tianchong, I lost and you scored 205 points. It seems that you are definitely the strongest newcomer. I didn't expect to taste the taste of a disastrous defeat right after entering university. From now on, I will put in 200 efforts to cultivate crazily. Hohat Fu Xinqing Gu Feishuan's Qi refining period 3 layers. Lu Taishan, don't forget about me and Wenrorong. We have earned no less credits than you. The Willow Blade undergoes 3 layers of Qi refining during the new generation of Wenrorong. I haven't encountered any opponents among my peers yet, and I didn't expect to have 3 formidable opponents today. It's really interesting. Welcome to challenge me anytime. I also want to taste the taste of failure. I heard that there is a new student named Li Yao who has good strength, but there has been no news about him since the accident in the refining department. It's normal for many people to excel in high school and quietly enter college because they only have the level of high school students. What? I was kicked out of the top 100. It's impossible. It's Chao Jiang who happened to be stuck in the top 100 and was caught up by someone. This kid is really unlucky. The top 100 newcomers on the list can receive various rewards, which is completely different from the 101st place. It's no wonder he cried out so loudly. Chao Jiang, come here. Chao Jiang will follow me to practice next month and take you back to kill. I don't want to die if I cultivate with you, brother Taizan. Haha, kid. By the way, who pushed you off the list? I also don't know a person named Li Yao who was suddenly killed. Is Li Yao? I don't think so. It seems like this kid has some tricks. I know some people like to take exams together after finishing all their courses. It seems that Li Yao is just that kind of person. Oh, this is. Isn't it just the top 100? As for being so surprised, our specially recruited students can't take up all the new recruits on the list. No, it's not 100. It's 90, not 87. What about the top 100 credits? It's normal to get one more course and improve your ranking by more than 10 places. But Li Yao still has a full 30 exams behind him. What? Li Yao. Oh, I was kicked out of the 70th place. Did you make a mistake? My 50th place is gone like this. This Li Yao is too crazy, isn't he? It's almost the deadline and he's still taking the exam. Zhao Tianchong. Ludi Mountain. Zhao Tianchong. Li Yao. Isn't that right? The three of us were blown apart like this. Li Yao really wants to dissect his head to study it. This is impossible. Why do righteous people need to eliminate the strong and support the weak to uphold justice in the examination of chivalrous courses? It seems that this question cannot be read from a script. What it requires is the candidate's understanding of the word chivalry. The exam questions for this subject are very simple, but the passing rate in the past was only 32. Answer: we uphold justice because of our heroic spirit, courage, and passion. The most important thing is that upholding justice is beneficial to ourselves. What are the benefits too? In my opinion, justice is the social order within the existing order. So whoever wants to break this social order, we cannot let them succeed. That's all for my answer. Although I have spoken my mind with substance, I don't know if my judgment is correct. Congratulations, Li Yao. You have passed the course exam on chivalry and earned 3 credits. Haha, I passed it. It seems that my thinking is correct. As long as I don't speak empty words according to the script, I can pass this subject. New student Li Yao obtained 3 academic qualifications and accumulated 207 credits through the chivalrous examination, ranking first on the new student list. Oh my God, Zhao Tianchong has been surpassed. Unbelievable, who exactly is this Li Yao? Actually, when he started his sprint just now, you could also choose a few theoretical courses and score 1 or 2 without being taken away by this kid from the top spot on the newcomer list. Maybe, but is it necessary? What do you mean, this is the #1 newcomer list? What's the point of fighting in theory class? As time goes by, I will definitely crush him by a large margin when we enter the practical stage. But what if their practical experience is as excellent as their theory? Sigh. The teacher has returned. Li Yao, look what I brought back. What is a refining furnace? We have another refining furnace. That's really great. That's it. Taya Type 1 refinery furnace. This is a low-price transfer from Shanghai Sec to us. Although it is an antique over 100 years old, it can at least refine some simple magic weapons. These are all accessories for the refining furnace. Let's move everything to the warehouse first. Okay. Although it's just a shell now, countless divine weapons can be refined from here in the future. I wish I could give it a bear hug. Although the parameters of this refining furnace are relatively outdated, it can still operate normally with proper maintenance, which is sufficient for a newcomer like you to use. But if you want to get started using it, you need to lay a solid foundation. How about this month's basic exam results? Sorry, I got 207 points. What is 207 points? You're on the newcomer list, aren't you? There is hope for the refining system, ha ha ha. This is the structural diagram and assembly process of the Taya type refining furnace. Please learn the parts you don't understand first, and I will teach you when I come back. I'm going to find the principal now. Based on your grades, the principal must invest an additional 10 resources for us no matter what. Okay, this way we can use ice water to calm the brain later. With the refining furnace, I can finally refine magic weapons according to my own will. Let's assemble the refining furnace now. Let's take a look at its structural diagram first. What a huge divine thought. If it weren't for my long practice in the refining sky tower, I might have felt dizzy and disoriented. Now enter a super awake state to quickly remember the structural diagram and installation process. The aftermath of excessive use of the wakefulness pod may torment my brain, but it allows me to quickly remember a large amount of information. I want to take advantage of these few minutes to thoroughly inspect the type refining furnace. My student is the top student in the whole school. Sister, I'm sorry. I gave you the wrong Type 1 structural jade slip before. Jiang Wenba, Logistics Supervisor of Shanhei. I made a mistake while busy and gave you a structural jade slip that is 2A Type 2. These two models can be used interchangeably with external components of the same source 90, but the installation process is quite different. It's okay, I have to go find the principal, so I had my disciple study the peripheral components first. I think there'll be enough for him to tinker with. Okay, see you later. That's good. I'll send you the structural diagram of type tomorrow. I can't go to the limit. My head's going to explode. I finally got out of the superconscious state and was saved. If I can maintain a super awake state for 30 to 50 minutes, I can also compete with some of the golden elixir powerhouses. Unfortunately, I can only barely control this strange aftermath now. Okay, I have already mastered the structure and assembly process of the A-type refining furnace. Start assembling. The second day. This principal, I was so stingy that I gave him an extra 5 resources just for talking nonsense. Sister, I have brought you a jade slip. Thank you, Lao Jiang. Could you please make a trip? It should be, but old lady, using the type refining furnace to test your disciples is too much, isn't it? My disciple is not easy, otherwise let's make a bet. I bet he has completed the assembly of at least 5 magic weapon units. Sister, you are too confident. After all, as a new student, it would be good if you could complete 3 magic units. Okay, let's go take a look and we'll know the answer soon. As for the bet, this is the roar of the seismometer. How did you use the seismometer? Has he already assembled the refining furnace? It's impossible. Without the correct structural diagram and assembly process, isn't it equivalent to blind people and horses? How could it be assembled? How could it fail? It should be able to be adjusted. How could the psychic block it? Sister, you're amazing. You actually assembled the refining furnace. Li Liao, you have installed this refining furnace and we're testing it with a seismometer just now. Yes, teacher. I thought I had calculated every step carefully, but the result turned out to be a failure. The world of magical treasures is really mysterious and wonderful. I still have a lot to learn, and I shouldn't overestimate myself. It's okay, too. A-type has several difficulties in assembly and failure is normal. Don't be discouraged. Come and tell me about your assembly process. By the way, this is Professor Jiang Wenba, who is also a senior alchemist. Hello, Teacher Jiang. Okay, please tell me about your assembly process. At first, it went smoothly. After assembling 8 magic weapon units in 4 hours. What? It only took 4 hours to complete 8 magic weapon units. Yeah, I was about to assemble the core components when I found that the drawings didn't match the actual product. So I drew a structural diagram based on the actual object and deduced the assembly process. What? You drew the structure diagram yourself. Quickly show me the structure diagram you drew. Why are these two surprised? I have to interrupt every word I say. This structural diagram is actually completely correct, and the assembly process is roughly the same. This is simply. Surprisingly, the new student was able to draw a structural diagram and deduce the assembly process using scattered magical components. Did this kid start assembling treasures from the womb? Teacher, please see that according to the structural diagram, the performance of this refining furnace is too poor. So when I assembled it, I was trying to modify it. This is my modification plan, and the difficulty of this plan mainly lies in the symbol array. Because I couldn't carve a powerful talisman array yet, I used ancient book techniques to stack several low-level talisman arrays together. In theory, this assembly should not have failed. Can you help me identify where the problem lies? Your flame unit and freezing unit are too close apart. Will the alternating cold and hot structure deform? I don't think so. I used the mustard seed algorithm and coronal 9 calculations to construct a water fire source symbol array. Could it be that several incompatible algorithms caused the instability of the symbol array I constructed? I first deduced it a few times to take a look. Big sister, are you such an incredible student? His level has exceeded expectations. Isn't that so? Although many of his modification steps are too presumptuous, there is no problem with his approach. I don't know where he learned the theoretical knowledge from, I only know that he is the most talented person I have ever met in refining tools. Lao Mo, did you see that we have such students? There is hope for the Dahuang refining department again. Teacher, what a wake-up call. Oh, what have you figured out? I found that the application of mustard seed algorithm is limited. I have separated the flame unit from the freezing unit. Teacher, do you have any further questions? You should answer this question, old Jiang. Well, your deduction structure is well organized and hierarchical, but there are still a few that can be discussed, such as... By the way, I seem to have an urgent meeting to attend. Let's talk about it next time. The young man has great potential. I have high hopes for you. Okay, you old Jiang, why did you leave me alone to face such a difficult problem? Cough, this deduction process is just a small matter. Now I want to determine which direction you want to develop in. Why suddenly? No, suddenly our refining process is a comprehensive discipline, and no one can be omniscient and omnipotent. And now you can choose the profession you will pursue. Oh, then I hope to become a weapons expert or even a master of crystal armor refining. Do you want to become a blacksmith? Yes, crystal armor is the king of modern magic weapons. I want to become the alchemist who can refine the strongest magic weapons. Okay, our department originally focused on researching combat weapons. Starting today, your mission will be doubled. The refining furnace is the fundamental modification plan for refining equipment. You can try to change it and pay attention not to be impatient when modifying this part. Okay, teacher. Today, I found several intermediate and advanced theoretical books for you to take a look at and apply them to your modification work. It's the old master. Half a month later. After the latest modification, this refining furnace no longer looks like the Tai A type at all. Fortunately, it can still be modified later. Let's leave it at that for now. Well, who came to see me at this time? Come to Zuyexuan tonight and find me. I have something good to show you. Speaking of which, I haven't seen Ding Lingling since we parted ways in Fugo City. Zuyexuan. Good boy, this snake is actually a special treasure that has been refined. Judging from the material, it seems to be pyroxene, which is too luxurious. Li Yao is here. Li Yao is here. Wow, there's another one. Judging from the refining style of these two treasures, shouldn't they be worth it? Does the Fighting Bell have a lot of money? Is a girl in her early 30s putting these things at home for fear that others won't know she's invincible? Xiaoling, I'm here. Come on, come and have dinner with me. Xiaoling hasn't seen you for so long, and suddenly she called me over. Isn't it just a simple meal? Then take a look at what makes me different. You built the foundation. Ha ha ha, how about the correct answer? Sister, is she handsome? The liquefaction of spiritual energy has evolved from being limited to refining chi to building a new foundation by liquefying the refined chi. I just built the foundation and can't show off too much. I'll study it for you when my level is completely consolidated. Now come and accompany me to eat the foundation egg. This is the coveted foundation egg. The golden egg sounds like a golden pill. Hurry up and eat, Xiaoling. Wishing you a golden pill soon. Okay. What are you doing? Let me give you some of my sister's fairy spirit. Maybe you can also become a golden pill sooner. How can we build a foundation egg? We must eat the entire golden egg, which is the golden pill. Have you ever seen anyone who only cultivated half of the golden pill? Where are you talking so much nonsense? It's not like eating a golden egg can turn into a golden pill. It's just a matter of meaning. Let's eat. The road to cultivation is so long. Walking alone can be so lonely. Besides, I won't let you call me sister for nothing. This guy always talks incessantly, and it seems like I only have the opportunity to listen honestly. Let's eat and have enough to eat and drink. If you're strong enough, go to your sister's bedroom and I'll let you enjoy yourself. Enjoy in the bedroom. Although it will never be the kind of enjoyment, this way of speaking is really deadly. Is there any self-awareness as a girl? How about it? Isn't it great? 7. You bought a fragmented world. 7. Yeah, take a walk, take you to a good place. Wow. This place is called Langshanghai, and the density of the seawater is 5 times that of the Tianyuan realm. It's great for cultivation. How do you enjoy it? It's really good. If you said it, then I wouldn't feel so heartbroken. It cost a whole 500 million yuan to buy it and only got the 10-year usage rights. 5 or 500 million, how can you be so rich? If we calculate the installment payment, we will have to pay back 6 to 7 million yuan annually. Money is a small matter. As long as one's strength improves, hunting a few monsters can sometimes earn 3 to 500 million at once. In the future, when we have time to share here, we can also practice together. What is the value of hundreds of millions of dollars that Langshanghai wants to open to me for free? Yes. Li Yao, you don't blame me, do you? I know your dream is to become a master of refining tools, and it was me who made you choose the Great Wilderness Refining System. Now that the Great Wilderness Refining System has become like this, I feel a little sorry for you. Ah, that's why you're lending me Langshanghai as compensation. Yes. Shaoling, I am still striving towards my dreams, and the path I chose is mine. I have no regrets or grievances. You really don't blame me. Yeah, Shaoling, the only thing I'm worried about now is my credits. Did you have any tips for earning credits back then? I am a student majoring in martial arts, and I have many high-scoring courses to choose from. I first earned 10,000 credits through professional courses, and then completed 40,000 credits through high-difficulty tasks. So I also need to earn 10,000 credits before I can take on high-difficulty tasks. Is this 1 year enough? Don't worry, let's figure it out slowly. You need to practice well here and have a strong physical body to take on difficult tasks. Even if the alchemist is an auxiliary role of the team, their combat effectiveness cannot be too inferior. Okay, you practice here first. I'm going out to release a task. Wait, Shaoling, what task are you going to release? I just built a foundation. In order to consolidate my level, I need to find a trainer. How many credits are there for the task of accompanying a trainer? The credits are quite high. As long as you can withstand my attack for 1 minute, you can earn 10 credits. 10 credits per minute. Shaoling, do you think I can handle it? I'm very good at getting beaten, even Senior Peng can't knock me down. Don't try to be brave, Senior Peng only used less than 5 of his strength to hit you. I'm so weak, Shaoling. Guess what realm I'm in now? And when my sparring partner has to face my 80 strength barrage, to be honest, you're just too weak. This feeling is good for the 3rd level of the refining period. It's only been half a year since we last saw each other, and we've already reached the 3rd level of the refining period. It seems like I've been practicing my art of suppressing gods well. Shaoling just realized it now. Let me show you my current strength. The soul burning technique is effective in unleashing the power of the divine soul to its fullest potential, unleashing its ability to penetrate the heavens and earth. Unexpectedly, luck has taken shape. This is a realm that only exists in the 4th level of the refining period. I can't believe you're progressing so quickly, kid. Ha ha ha, how about the refining period? 4 layers are enough for you to fight, right? I have a good eye for people, but you're too weak. During the chi refining period, low-level spiritual energy is just a facade, let alone that you are a cultivator and belong to the category of creative cultivators. There is a difference between your 4 levels of chi refining period and those of combat-type cultivators. Think about the 3rd level of the chi refining period that you once brutally beat him up. He was a pure creative cultivator. Do you understand the gap? I'm really unwilling. 10 credits in 1 minute is equivalent to 100 credits in 10 minutes. Xiaoling, I don't want to give up easily. Give me a chance to try. Cheat your papa. What situation? How can I be a sparring partner when I can transform into this kind of character with just a light punch? Why didn't you give me a punch without saying hello? Wrong, I just lightly poked it earlier. Do you know how impressive it is? Okay, there's a medicine box in the supply point over there. You go apply some medicine and I'm going to release a mission. Wait. You're not giving up yet, are you? It's not that I can't move anymore, Xiaoling. Can you help me? Pain, pain, be gentle, be gentle. Tell you to show off, kid. Why is there still armor here, Xiaoling? These are all gifts from merchants selling Lan Qinghai. If you are interested, you can take them and play with them freely. Xiaoling, if I put on 3 or 5 pieces of armor, wouldn't I be able to easily withstand your heavy punches? In that case, your defense will be up, but your speed and reaction will be affected by the armor, making it difficult for you to walk. That's not necessarily the case. I have confidence in my load-bearing capacity. Wearing so many battle armor, I feel like it's not even half the weight of a refining furnace. You can't see my fist clearly without wearing battle armor. Now that I'm wearing hundreds of pounds, be careful not to be beaten into a pig's head. Give me half a minute, and then you can attack again. I promise it will be different from just now. What else do you have that you can't do? Of course, I'll show you my super alert state. Come on. Be careful. Moving 37 millimeters to the left while rotating 367 degrees counterclockwise has a 56% chance of avoiding the attack. This battle only lasted for 10 seconds, and there's still a long way to go from 1 minute. Your ability to resist is too weak. What 10 seconds? How do I feel like I've been beaten for 10 years? Time flies like a year, but you did a good job this time. You're quite alert, aren't you? It's not useless yet, it's a pity. If it can withstand a little bit, there's hope it can last for a minute. Do credits have any techniques that can enhance one's ability to resist attacks? By the way, 1,000 trials and tribulations. What? Why are you excited again? Will you be staying at home tonight? Of course, what's wrong? Can you wait for me for a few hours? We won't see each other until midnight. High score reward, I have just advanced and established a stable base level. I urgently need a companion trainer. The main task is to be beaten, reward credits of 10 minutes, ding ling. The task has been released for 6 hours, but no one has revealed it yet. Why hasn't anyone taken on the task yet? Psi, 000000. Why hasn't Li Yao come yet? Li Yao is here. Li Yao is here. Finally here. What kind of surprise are you going to give me this time? You wait and see. Anyway, I can definitely hold on for a minute this time. Okay, I'm worried about not being able to find someone to practice. What just happened? What did you use to block my attack? This is a new skill I have mastered. As long as I manipulate my spiritual energy in a special way during the training period, I can also simulate spiritual defense armor at lower levels. Not bad, I didn't expect anything in vain. The action was so fast that even the spiritual energy disappeared without a trace. On the back side of you. I am iron, I am steel. I don't hurt. Okay, guess how long you've been holding on for now. How long did it last? It's a terrifying monster for 62 seconds. I succeeded. I really persevered for a minute and earned 10 credits. Don't get excited. Although you survived for a minute, you didn't go online to collect my task, so this time it's not counted. What? That means I was beaten up for nothing by you. In theory, yes. You didn't tell me earlier. Oh, I thought 2 or 3 punches could get rid of you. Who knew you were so persistent? Damn it, my credits. Ha ha ha, fool, have you been deceived? This island hides a camera system, and you have already received your 10 credits. Why did you lie to me? Because I really want to see you look so cute, angry yet helpless. What kind of mentality are you? Isn't that the mentality that older sisters have towards their younger brothers? They just want to bully him when they have something to do or nothing to do. My younger brother will grow up, and one day I will be stronger than you. Ha, if that day comes, I'll let you bully me. Wow, there are so many floating mountains. They are really spectacular. I don't know what the refining system of the Great Wilderness War Institute looks like. I'm really looking forward to visiting it soon. You guys are really ignorant. Before the Great Wilderness Refining System, you blew up your own floating mountain and there was nothing to visit. Teacher Jean, please tell us why Elder Lei wants us to visit the Dahuang Refining Department. I'm not sure about Lei Changlau's thoughts, but I heard that there is only 1 teacher and 1 student left in the Dahuang Refining Department. What, with only 1 teacher and 1 student and such a bizarre profession? What else should we visit? Dear students, although the Dahuang Refining Department is not a very good major, there are 3 things worth seeing. What are they all? The first one is the only operating Tie-A-type refining furnace in the entire Federation. Our Tianji sect used to be just a small sect, and it was only through the development of the Tie-A-type refining furnace that we gained the capital to become stronger. Teacher, are you here to inspect the 7 of the modified Tie-A-type refining furnace this time? Not bad. The modified refining furnace must undergo testing by the refining furnace manufacturer before it can be used. A few days ago, the Dahuang refining system submitted a testing application, which is also a daily task of our sect. Here we are. Oh my God, is this really a major from number 9 middle school? Why is it in a garbage dump? Look, there's a statue poking in the center of the garbage dump. What is it? Classmates, this is the second thing worth seeing. It is the crystal armor self-refined by the Great Wilderness War Institute. At the level of the Great Wilderness War Academy, they have no ability to refine crystal armor. Their fate like this is a lesson. What about the third one, Teacher Jean? The third one is the only student of the Dahuang Refining Department, who once said he would lead the Dahuang Refining Department to defeat the Deep Sea Refining Department. Isn't it rare to see such a madman who doesn't know the height of the earth? This person is too arrogant. Deep Sea University is a place we dream of going to. Haha, it's a pity that the Dahuang Refining Department will be disbanded in 1 semester and he won't have a chance. Welcome to the Refining Department of Dahuang War Academy, classmates. Understood, Teacher Jean. No matter what we see, we will definitely hold back. Although this is a terrible profession, you still need to show some respect and not lose face with our Tianji sect. Great, then let's go take a good look. Has Jean Quan explained the rules for entering the refining room to his classmates? Elder Lei Yongming of Tianjin. It has been clearly stated that one should not touch or move around randomly, and everything should be done according to orders. That's good. I noticed that this place seems different from what I imagined. Now let's go in and take a look. Dear students in the Heavenly Pole, please follow me. What is this? What is this? What kind of refining furnace is this? It's just a deformed monster. Although the Dahuang refining system is the stronghold of the grassroots faction, this thing is too grassroots, isn't it? Please take a look. These are our modified performance parameter data materials. What furnace temperature can instantly increase to 6,000 degrees, with a temperature change of up to 500 degrees per second. 9 different refining spaces are also divided inside the cauldron, which can process up to 100 workpieces simultaneously. Are you joking? This kind of performance surpasses even the Type 7 refining furnace. Besides its function, stability is also very important for Professor Yuan's refining furnace. Can I take a look at its structural diagram and spiritual energy operation diagram? Of course, but this refining furnace was modified by my disciple, so I need to ask him to explain it to the two of you. Li Yao, could you introduce your own works? Li Yao is that crazy guy bragging. How could he possibly modify a refining furnace? Whose footsteps are so heavy that they sound like monsters? Teacher, you call me. Wow, a ton of material can be lifted by hand. Teacher Jean is so strong. Li Yao, have you met Elder Lei from Tianji Gate? And today's inspector, Jean Quan, is a disciple of Jiang Sheng. In terms of seniority, you two are also senior brothers. Jiang Sheng's disciple is very good, so I will use you to test my 6 months of hard work. Madman, I'm going to let you know today about the strength of the refining department at Deep Sea University. Very pleased to meet you. Wow, Teacher Jean and this person are on the same page. I don't know who will win. Of course it's Professor Jean, who is a top student at Deep Sea University. Junior Brother Lee, could you please provide me with the structural diagram of this refining furnace for me to learn from? I don't know which part of the structural diagram Senior Brother Jean wants to see first. Bring out all the diagrams. Scanning dozens of structural diagrams simultaneously at our Deep Sea University is a basic skill. Senior Brother Jean, the 19th and 95th structural diagrams, 17th and 86th spiritual energy operation diagrams for the Tai A type renovation plan are all here. Please advise. I was too naive to think that this would stump me. Blue Ring Pupil. This is the unique skill of Deep Sea University. The Blue Ring Pupil can instantly improve eye power and analyze various complex three-dimensional shapes. You should know that coolant is corrosive, and your layout is not standardized. Junior Brother Lee, your cooling pool layout is based on the Tianqing Linglong Bureau, but your main and auxiliary cooling pools are too close together. Wow, Teacher Jean is amazing. He quickly identified a big problem. Senior Brother Jean, my cooling pool layout adopts the Xianling 7 transformations. Did you momentarily lose sight of it? What? The Xianling 7 transformation is similar to the Tianqing Linglong transformation, but it can arrange the cooling pool closer together. Li Yao, did you know that there are serious layout flaws in the Xianling 7 transformations? Of course, the flaw of the Xianling 7 transformations is that the layout is too compact and needs to solve the problem of coolant flow. Mr. Lei, you see that I used several algorithms from ancient books to form a calculation team and barely solved this problem. The old master of the ancient method planning group has never heard of it before. Let me take a closer look. I think this weirdo knows quite a bit. Grandpa Lei is chatting with him enthusiastically. Does this weirdo have something to do with Grandpa Lei? These must have been written down by Yuan Manchio in advance. It's really despicable. Jean Quan, the old man, interrupted your test out of curiosity. Please continue. There are no other issues. Let's practice and see if the running process is stable. I'm refining something now, Senior Brother Jean. You need to see it clearly this time. Is such a brutal action a weapon refining or a murder? Our Tianji Gate people's refining equipment is all in the style of this strange guy, Svenwen. It's simply terrifying. I used my modified furnace to forge a nail. Please test it. This nail is unremarkable. It seems that Li Yao is at most a bookworm. I must make this kid embarrassed in public. According to the testing procedure, I have to actually operate it once, so I won't hesitate. 10 minutes later. Wow, this is the dragon scale technique. Teacher Jean actually refined this nail into a dragon scale nail. Junior Brother Lee, according to the rules, I still need to test whether the components we refine are qualified. Why not collide two nails and evaluate their performance based on the wear and tear after collision? Although this nail is ordinary, it can withstand several impacts without any problem. The nail that hooked me, refined through the dragon scale technique, is at least 5 times stronger than ordinary nails. Since Jinquan wants to use collision detection method, it's not appropriate for you to do it. Let me do it. Grandmaster, please. At most 3 dragon scale nails can blow up that rotten nail, Li Yao. Just wait for embarrassment. It exploded in 0.1 seconds, weaker than I imagined. How could dragon scale nails be fragments of dragon scale nails? What is the broken dragon scale nail? How could this happen? Teacher Jinquan actually lost. Jinquan, do you know where you lost? Slaying dragon scales is a unique skill of our Tianji sect, and I am very pleased that you can master it at a young age. But you never thought about familiarizing yourself with the performance of this refining furnace from the beginning, so you started refining it naturally. It is precisely because of unfamiliarity with the performance of the refining furnace that the dragon scale nail has flaws, and Li Yao's nail is flawed. The refining technique for this nail is called the 7 heavens. What a great 7 heavens! This nail was crafted using 7 different hidden forces, making it a top-notch masterpiece. Li Yao, the refining furnace you modified has made my hands itch. Can I borrow it? Jin Quan just made Tianji Gate lose face. It seems that old Jiang is coming to find a place. Lei Lao, please. His speed is slow, but every operation is precise and composed. Li Yao, I have also refined a nail for you to taste. I didn't expect you to be able to even use such unconventional detection techniques when listening to music with your fingers. Lei Lao, this dragon scale nail is even harder and more solid than my 7-layered sky nail, it's flawless. What kind of dragon scale nail? Why does it look pitch black? Yeah, where are the dragon scales? Why didn't I see 7? The dragon scales of this nail are dormant inside, and the principle is similar to my 7th heaven. But it's difficult to refine layers of dragon scales internally. I don't know how high it is, Master. I'm impressed. Haha, you actually saw that my technique of using dark dragon scales is really incredible and terrifying. Don't be sad, Teacher Jean. We will always support you. That's right, Teacher Jean. In our hearts, you are still the best. Teacher Jin's appearance in refining tools is absolutely stunning. You little rascals. One day when I come to challenge you again, I hope you won't refuse. Junior Brother Lee, I am completely convinced of my defeat today. I will always remember today's lesson. Welcome anytime, but next time you come, I will definitely be stronger than I am now. Junior Brother Lee, today is my personal failure and has nothing to do with Deep Sea University. Professor Jiangxing alone has 9 true disciples and 300 personal disciples of Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon at Deep Sea University. What is the difference between a personal disciple and a true disciple? The direct disciples are only qualified to listen to his lectures, while the true disciples have fully gained his recognition. In the past decade, only 9 students have obtained his true biography. They formed a seminar called 9-Star Chain. The 9-Star Chain is a name with great momentum. But standing in front of me is destined to be dull and lifeless. The experts of Deep Sea University are like clouds. It's a pipe dream to challenge Deep Sea University with you, the big devil. Isn't this kid just a bit too sharp in refining style? How did he become a big demon? That big devil, Senior Brother Lee, are you still recruiting students for the Dahuang refining department? Hello Lee San, you defected so quickly. Aren't we going to go to Deep Sea University together? The scoreline for Deep Sea University is too high, and besides, Senior Brother Lee's powerful refining style is really suitable for men like me. So I also have to take the entrance exam for the refining department of the Dahuang War Academy, Senior Brother Li Yao. Is the score line for your department high? Haha, you just need to go back and work hard. I really welcome you to apply. Half a month later during winter vacation. Here comes chicken soup hot pot. That smells so good, Xiaoling. She's a great cook. Of course, sister. I can't do anything. Speaking of which, why haven't you been working as a sparring partner lately? Have you accumulated enough credits? Xiaoling, it's my duty to accompany me during the training, but I have encountered a good thing and have indeed accumulated 10,000 credits. Oh, what a good thing. Tianjin sponsored 10 million yuan in funding for our department, and I received a reward of 3,000 credits for this matter. 3,000 points is good, then you can go to the monster wilderness to skin points as soon as school starts. Yes, at the beginning of the new semester, I went to scan my scores and test the performance of my newly refined magic weapon. You can do it, kid. It seems like you can become the real lead alchemist next semester. Alarm alert. Emergency military situation. Qingzi City, 478 kilometers away from us, has encountered a level 8 animal tide. The city of Asura is currently in a situation where humans and monsters are mixed together. The Federal Army has officially issued a request for assistance. We are duty-bound to face the crisis of our neighbors. Now, I am issuing a temporary mission to fight fiercely in Qingzi City. Students with a total credit of 8,000 or more are eligible to register. If interested, please gather at Playground 2 as soon as possible. Major of the Federal Army. Xiong Zhongqiao. Zhongqiao Qingzi City is a mining hub with a solid defense line around it. How could it be washed away by the tide of beasts? The outer defense line of 4th Uncle Qingzi City was not breached, but a wormhole appeared inside the city. Now that monsters and humans are mixed together, we cannot use large warship weapons to avoid accidental injury. TSK, this is already tricky. Shouting knew you would be the first one to come. After staying in school for so long, I can finally kill monsters with great pleasure. I can't wait. Hello, Principal. Isn't this Li Yao? Oh, are you going to carry such a big box to the battlefield? Yes, Principal. I still need to save credits to take the registered refiner exam. How could I miss this opportunity to score? Okay, I'm looking forward to your performance, haha. Hua Tianxiong from the Iron Fist Society and Su Ji from the Chaotic Blade Hall arrived with 100 martial arts students, including Zhao Tianchong and Lu Taizhan, wielding their swords. Dear students, this mission is extremely dangerous and there is a high possibility of serious injury or death. If there is any hesitation, it is best to withdraw as soon as possible. Principal, we are fearless. It's my pride to have students like you, Xiong Bailey. Let's go and slaughter monsters. The scale of this beast tide is level 8, and now most civilians have taken refuge in the fortress with the help of the local sect Qingjiangmen. This is a mixed beast tide. Currently, there are 43 known types of demon soldiers and 5 types of demon generals, but no demon king has been discovered yet. But based on experience, there must be a demon king commanding behind such a large-scale beast tide. The level of the Demon King is equivalent to the level of a cultivator's Jiadon. I didn't expect the level of the beast tide outbreak to be so high this time. Once I could only be protected, but now I am in the Qi refining stage and a 5th level cultivator. Finally, it's my turn to kill all directions. We have 2 tasks. The first is to rescue all civilians, and the second is to kill all the monsters in Asura City. The above is the general situation of the battle. We will soon enter the battlefield. If anyone needs firearms, you can choose from the arsenal at the back, where firearms are complete and you can use them freely. Why hasn't anyone gone to get a gun? Why don't you guys go get guns, Xiaoling? Because both our physical trainers and swordsmen are skilled in melee combat, carrying firearms can affect our agility. You can actually get a gun for self-defense. Anyway, since you're not a melee cultivator, knives and guns are similar to each other for you. Also, I haven't learned any attack techniques. Firearms are easy to operate, so I need to bring them along. That's Li Yao from the refining department. He's an auxiliary personnel and has a good gun for self-defense. Hey, why would anyone go get a gun? He's not a rookie, is he? Wow, in the past, I could only come into contact with ordinary Thunderbolt firearms. Today, I can be considered lucky. Little brother, pick whatever you want. I will transfer the operation method to you and guarantee that you can master it in 3 minutes. That's it. Facing Li Yao, I can't relax for a moment. Yeah, I finally surpassed him before, but I didn't expect him to receive another reward of 3,000 credits. I finally had a chance to score, but I didn't expect Li Yao to come too. However, as an alchemist and auxiliary personnel, it may not be easy for him to achieve high scores. Not necessarily. I don't think this guy is that simple. Who knows what surprises he might bring us? What is this thing? Tube rotating bombardment gun. Li Yao, you have chosen this gun. What's the problem? Of course there is a problem. I know you have a lot of strength, not to mention its weight, but have you considered your sitting strength? Can you handle the incredible recoil of this heavy weapon? What does he mean by this punch being both straight and slow? I just threw a lightning-fast punch, and you can't even see it, let alone react. If you use this cannon to fire, it's equivalent to dozens of such heavy punches hitting you within a second, and you still don't vomit blood. So he meant well. If I say his fist, I can see it clearly. There are hundreds of ways to dodge it. Will it seem a bit too arrogant? Thank you for reminding me, Lu Taizan. I will be careful. You'll know after you've suffered. This student is quite enthusiastic and a person worth making friends with. Shaoling, during the Qi refining period, the full force strike of a 3-layer cultivator is equivalent to several % of the strength you use to strike me. I haven't calculated it, at most it's only a fraction of a dozen, right? What's wrong? Oh, it's okay. Qingjiangmen Headquarters, Qingzi City. Yaojiang, Ghost King, Poison Toad. Baby, the cultivators of Qingyang Gate are all here and everything will be fine. Qingyang Gate leader Han Tianyang. The leader is not doing well. Elder Ji, the sect leader, has fallen, and most of the people he brought with him have also died. I will personally lead the team to prepare for the 3rd charge and gather all the disciples on the 6th floor and above during the refining period. Master, think twice. If you continue to attack Qingyang Gate, it will be over. Master, leave some seeds for Qingyang Gate. We can't let those in the Qi refining period go and fight. We have become trapped beasts in a cage. If we don't kill the poison toad, its venom will eventually corrode the defense symbol array. By then, all the seeds will be gone. Those who stay here are all core members of our sect. Let me say one thing, our Starshine Federation's greatest military achievement is to admire courage. In the past animal wars, there were also many sects that almost wiped out their families, but after the war, they all received support from the country. On the contrary, those sects that fear and retreat before the battle are all criticized by the masses. Once a person dies, let the world see the spirit of our Qingyang cultivators. Qingyang sect members follow our sect leader and prepare for a surprise attack. 500 cultivators from the Great Wilderness War Academy have come to fight alongside fellow Taoists from Qingzi City. 300 cultivators from Mingxin Hall and fellow Taoists from Qingzi City fought side by side. 150 cultivators from Binghua Peak and fellow Taoists from Qingzi City fought side by side. The leader's reinforcements have arrived, and we are saved. Dear monks, the current government has decided that the post-war reconstruction project of Qingzi City will be undertaken by the participating sections. The 100-year operation rights of the 19 mineral veins in Qingzi City will be handed over to the most courageous faction in this battle for operation. The operation rights of 19 mineral veins for 100 years in urban reconstruction projects. Regardless of which one we obtain, it will be enough for our Qingyang Gate to expand 4 to 5 times. Leader, are we still charging? Ha ha ha, if you don't fight now, when will you wait? Charge forward with me and conquer the future of Qingyan Gate. Southwest Factory District, Qingzi City. The despicable principal actually asked me to lead a newcomer. There are no monsters to fight here. How can anyone go to the battlefield to be a nanny? Damn it. There are no high-level monsters in this area that can train you to fight on your own, right? I'll go take a look at that workshop. Black Armored Knife Beetle. I'll do it. It's my turn. Zhao Ji's invincible phantom sword technique really opened our eyes. Iron Mountain Brother Wei Wu's Thunderbolt Magic Fist is really beautiful. Golden Armored Blade Beetle. The Golden Armored Blade Beetle has extremely high defense capabilities and combat power comparable to the mid-level of the Qi refining stage. Don't move, this head belongs to me. Such a strong and powerful aura is the third layer of the refining period. I didn't expect him to be so strong in just half a semester. I didn't expect him to reach the third level of the Qi refining stage. It seems that he's not just a creative cultivator. This is crazy. He can withstand such strong recoil. Even if you want to escape, there's no M. How can the Xuangjin Armored Blade Beetle still blow you apart, Ko? What? How come this is unscathed? TSK shell is quite hard, it seems like it took some effort. This is the fourth layer of the refining period. I can't believe it. I thought only 2 of us had reached this stage this year. Enter a state of super clarity. That's too exaggerated, isn't it? No wonder the alchemist carried so many treasures with him. What kind of war knife is this? It can even cut off the shell of a golden armored beetle. It's not good, it's running away. What move is this that can actually knock spiritual energy into the monster's body until it finally explodes? This is too scary. We have this kind of divine power in the Magic Fist sect, but those are all skills that can only be practiced by building a base period. How could Li Yao know? This is not a divine power, it's a bomb. What did you see through the bomb? When Li Yao threw his weapon at the monster, he also threw the bomb out. As for how the bomb attached to the smooth shell, I don't know. Li Yao, you actually rushed up to the 4th level of the refining period. How did Li Yao hang the bomb on his shell? This is a sticky bomb coated with special glue that can produce extremely strong stickiness when exposed to air. Dear classmates, after my transformation, the performance of all the magic weapons here has been improved by at least 10. You can take a look. This war knife is good, it suits me very well. I also really like this battle axe. It looks majestic. Classmates, each piece of the modified magic weapon only requires 500 credits. The battle is coming soon, hurry up and buy one. Why hasn't anyone come to trade? At least give some feedback. Ahem, Li Yao. Your magic weapon is very good, but the price is too expensive, isn't it? Zhao Tianchong, everyone is knowledgeable. It's not easy to make changes to this basic magic weapon. I carefully crafted the components and improved their performance by 10% through manual forging. This price is not unreasonable. You don't understand our mentality. At this stage of swordsmanship, we don't rely much on weapons. Besides, these basic items are consumables that need to be replaced every 2 days. Yeah, if you encounter a basic magic weapon of a demon beast with corrosiveness or particularly hard bones, it will be scrapped after just 1 use. So relatively speaking, we still choose ordinary weapons because they have a higher cost-effectiveness. But now in actual combat, can you get 2 advanced weapons for self-defense? But although the performance of these treasures has been improved, they are still basic and not advanced weapons. In one sentence, they are too good for training, too poor for hard work, and mainly expensive. How could this happen? My carefully crafted weapon can't compare to ordinary goods. Let's take a look at this sticky bomb. Its power was obvious just now, and its main price is not expensive. Sticky bombs have good performance, but our fingers are not as flexible as yours. It's really embarrassing to stick them to our own hands. Isn't that so? These are all good things. Why can't I sell them? There must be something wrong somewhere. Understood. I use the idea of refining high-quality products while also putting myself in the user's perspective while refining consumables. It seems that more practical experience is needed to gain experience. How about now? Are you still sticking to the original price? Forget it, I won't make any profit anymore. Just charge some material fees. Sell each item for 200 credits and jump off the building. Okay, give me 2 or 3 chainsaw swords. The next day, the Eastern Commercial District of Chingsa City. Iron-armored crocodile turtle. This monster is worth at least 200 credits, and it is indeed good at practical combat, accumulating experience, and earning a lot of credits. There are not many opportunities to kill a large number of demon soldiers in the city, so it's better to make more money. Don't run, spotted leopard. Don't stare at me. I was just saying, wow, there's an iron-armored crocodile turtle ahead, Li Yao. Use heavy firepower to suppress it first. Suppress a ghost, all the monsters will turn into ashes as soon as he suppresses them. If this continues, he will sweep away all the credits. Let's go grab this spotted leopard quickly. With this mysterious light-emitting device, the cannon has a targeting system that can enhance the accuracy of the artillery fire. With the aiming device, we can hunt monsters faster tomorrow. Today. Who's still talking outside at this late hour? Team up, Ma Jiao. Are you an expert among the freshmen of the Federal First Military Academy? Can't you even gather a few team members? It's not that we can't find the seniors, but if we team up with them, we can only get one successful battle. I came to see you all to make a big deal before the end of the Beast Tide explosion. We are all newcomers and can share the results equally. We can join your team, but we don't know where you want to go. We want to go to Jinfeng Avenue. According to intelligence, there are still demon soldiers there. Hello, my name is Bei Jingjing and I am a sniper. Please take good care of me from now on. My name is Chun Yuping and I am a heavy firepower fighter. We 5 have both long-range firepower and close combat capabilities. Forming a team is definitely enough to make a good run. What is the strength of this Ma Jiao? Very strong. In the extreme challenge, I was almost eliminated by her, and in the end, her total score was only 3 points lower than mine. That's great. Although we used to have Li Yao doing heavy firepower, he wasn't a professional after all. It's okay now. Ma Jiao, we have another team member who needs to go. Let's all go together. Oh, there are still powerful newcomers in the martial arts department of the Great Wilderness War Academy. It's not martial arts, it's refining. What's the point of tying up a refining device? Our operation won't last long and we don't need to repair the treasure. The reason why we came to team up with you is because we are very confident in the strength of the martial arts department at the Ohio War Academy. Secondly, it's because you 2 geniuses have a great reputation. I think let it go for the rest of us. Why bother bringing a burden? Although he is an alchemist, he has been cooperating well with us these past few days and he can act as a heavy firepower hand. Do you still need to bring your own heavy firepower hand when teaming up with the 3 of us gun mechanics? The Fire Python 7 heavy machine gun is the heaviest and most powerful among the Federal Standard heavy machine guns. You don't have to worry about not having enough firepower. Chun Yuping comes from a military family and started playing with guns at the age of 5. With him, it's enough. We have 3 people here. It's normal for you to think of 3 people. Why don't we switch to someone from your martial arts team? The more you explain, the more chaotic it becomes. Li Yao, please bring your equipment and come out to chat on your own. Hello, 3 friends from the military academy. I am Li Yao. Isn't it a scam? A single soldier using a 6-tube rotating cannon is definitely not a strong builder. Where do I feel like I've heard of Li Yao's familiar name before? Isn't Li Yao the one who killed Gao Yi in Fugo City? How do you know who you are from Takano? Jiano is a commanding genius among the freshmen in our school. We have heard from him about the incident where you beheaded him. Being able to defeat Takano shows that you do have the ability. Welcome to join our team. Thank you. Please take care of me. Let's set off and kill towards Jinfeng Avenue. Jinfeng Avenue. There are too many monsters in this wave. Let's find a building as a base and pick up some supplies first. There's a building ahead. Let's kill it. How do you feel that their guns have much greater power? It's an arrow poison scorpion sniper. Hurry up and kill it. Ah, this shot went too far, didn't it? Why did it go up to the sky? Wow, the poison scorpion is so powerful. Its defense is impressive, but it was killed by a single shot and the bullet can even turn. Let's go into the stronghold. There are no monsters here. We can fix them here first. Why are your weapons more powerful than mine, Ma Jiao? Have they been modified? No, we use ordinary firearms, but we practice gun-fighting skills, which is naturally different from yours. Gun-fighting technique. That's right, for our gun cultivators during the Qi refining period, the main skills we cultivate are the three major divine powers. The first is shooting techniques. Our shooting techniques mainly focus on learning how to control the impact point. I don't know if you have carefully observed the monster you shot, but its whole body is covered in bullet holes. This is because the distribution range of your impact points is too wide for a large cannon to land in one place. I understand that it's better to break one finger than to hurt 10 fingers. My shell lands differently, so the destructive power cannot increase. It is precisely this powerful gun repair that must achieve instant rapid shooting and precise control of the impact point. I understand the need to concentrate firepower, but the recoil of firearms is too strong. How do you prevent the muzzle from bouncing? It is impossible for firearms to be without recoil, and the situation of muzzle bounce cannot be solved. Our approach is to recalculate the shooting trajectory and fine-tune the actions after each shot to ensure consistent impact points. That means every time a bullet is fired, you have to recalculate the shooting route. In theory, it's like this, but I fired 4 bullets and recalculated the shooting route. If I can master this shooting technique, the power of the cannon will be doubled. Don't say anything about demon soldiers, even demon generals have a chance to explode. Ma Jiao, what are the other 2 types of martial arts that you mainly practice? The first one is shooting, and what are the other 2? The most common form of ritual refining and distraction is this drop of blood ritual refining, which uses the gunman's blood ritual to refine bullets. Dripping blood sacrifice refining can enhance the spirituality of bullets, which have great power. Wow, what a peculiar bullet! Oh, I can only take a glance at it. Blood bullets are treasures of gun repair that are not taken out until the moment of life or death. Can't we just take a second look? That's really stingy. As for distraction, it means attaching a strand of soul to a bullet to enhance the ability to handle it. This move has been refined to the extreme, and the bullet has become its own clone. I see. I never expected gunfighting skills to be so magical. In my opinion, gun repair is no worse than any traditional profession. If I could learn some gunfighting skills, I would have much more options for firearms and tactics. Shooting techniques can be practiced slowly, but the difficulty of distraction is not small. As for the blood drop ritual, it is not considered for the time being. By the way, the 100 Refining sect has many methods of sacrificing blood to refine bullets. Once you've decided, let's refer to their methods to refine bullets. Look, the supplies have arrived. Let's go pick up something. Everyone, come quickly. There are many palm grenades in this supply box. Palm thunder is such a good thing. I need to take more. After a moment. This is the headquarters of various financial enterprises, and the most powerful monster must be hiding inside. Which bank or insurance company should we go to? The demonic aura in that stock trading center is so strong. There must be monsters lurking inside that eat people but don't spit out bones. What are you waiting for? Go ahead. Come and taste the taste of palm thunder. Kill, kill, kill. Drink. Pay attention, there seems to be something crawling out on both sides. The phantom lizard is one of the strongest breeds among intermediate demon soldiers. How about you guys kill or not? Xiuzhen is like putting your head on your waistband. The value of the phantom lizard is so high, how can we let it go? That's right, giving up halfway is not our style. It's so satisfying to kill these phantom lizards. We really made a profit this time. After finishing this wave, we can go back. Everyone, bring out all the tricks to keep the bottom of the box. It's time to show off your true abilities. Drink. Ready to go. TSK, they're invisible. See me make them know where to hide. We earned 7 phantom lizards this time, which is enough for us to go back in the wind and glory. My bullets are almost depleted. Chunyuping, how much ammunition do you have left? 6-armed snake demon, low level. This is a demon general. The strength of the 6-armed snake demon is comparable to that of low-level cultivators who build base periods. We estimate that we will cool down soon. Wait a moment, this 6-armed snake demon must have been seriously injured. Normally, advanced monsters should have escaped back underground a few days ago. Now there is a barrier set up on the ground, and if it stays here, there is only one dead end. So why hasn't it gone back? And we're not its opponent. Why didn't it kill us all at once, but just show off here? If it suffered minor injuries, it could have attacked us earlier. We didn't even dare to see the attack, but it was severely injured. You see, I've been fidgeting for a while and it hasn't attacked, which means I guessed right. Wow, my brother can still analyze life and death moments so calmly. He's right. The 6-armed snake demon is fierce by nature. If it weren't for his serious injuries, he would have torn us to pieces long ago. When we meet on a narrow road, the hero wins. Now either it dies or we die and fight against it. Put it to death and fight again. Drink. The strength of the demon general is surprisingly terrifying. Drink. No, we must come up with a solution before our combat power is exhausted, otherwise we really have to explain it here. Hissing hissing. Did you kill it? Hissing. Cough cough cough, it doesn't seem like there is any. Run away, you guys, quickly escape outside. What do you mean, we escaped? What do you want? Do you want to sacrifice yourself to hold back the 6-armed snake demon Li Yao? Do you think we would abandon our teammates? Are you kidding? I don't want to die here. Besides, it's not easy to kill me. Is this something where you don't want to die, you kid? Stop talking nonsense, I have a way to solve it. That's why I said it. You guys should leave quickly and remember to pick me up outside. Zhao Tianchong, you really want to leave him here alone. You leave me. It's better to trust him for once than to waste saliva here. Li Yao, if you die, I will be a sinner, so don't die. Burning Soul Method, Qi Refining Period, 5 layers. Zia-san, let me show you the combat effectiveness of the alchemist. The 7th floor is high enough and the windows are small enough. This is where it comes from. Let me tell you a secret. There's something good inside. I gave it to you. Hiss. Try the taste of thunder and fire. Cough 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 cough. Whoosh, whoosh. Hee hee, if you want to kill me, whether it's a demon general or a demon king, you have to pay a fatal price. 2 days later. I feel refreshed and full of energy again. By the way, I don't know if the final total credits have been calculated. Wow, I've made a fortune. 1,000 military achievements. 800 military achievements. 600 military achievements. because I killed monsters beyond my level and saved 5 teammates. Most of the battle credit for the 6-armed snake demon goes to me. Plus the previous battles, I actually earned 16,993 points this time. Haha, now my total credits are 23,749. Great victory! We have won. The beast tide was repelled, and we also captured a demon king. Li Yao, hurry up! The battalion has dragged the prisoners out of the ground. Let's go see the demon king. The demon king actually captured him alive. Isn't that amazing? Yeah, I heard that the light demon will catch 19 of them this time. It will be an eye-opener soon. Qingza City Center. We won. We won. How dare the demon king invade the Tianyuan realm and arrest you for soup? There are so many people, it feels like the whole city is boiling. Look, the main force has emerged from the underground with prisoners of war. Wow. Why do I think the demon general has many human characteristics? Look at this red wolf head, it looks like a human head. Yeah, the fiercer the demon, the more it looks like a human. This has always been an unsolved mystery. Don't worry about that. I'm telling you, Teacher Ding should also be among the people escorting the demon general. It's Ding Ling Bell. Look, Teacher Ding is greeting me. Teacher Ding is really strong. What, aren't you saying hello to me? What's it to you? It's the Demon King. The Demon King has arrived. Dragon Wenhui from the 100 Battle Knife Alliance. Is that his weapon? It looks like a war knife. Ah. Are you okay? Who is this person? I just peeked into his knife as if it had been chopped once. That's the strong man from the Dan period of Long Wenhui, the deputy leader of the 100 Battles Sword Alliance. This Demon King was captured by him. It turns out that he is a strong Dan expert, no wonder his strength is so formidable. This is the Demon King. You can still feel his terror from such a distance. We 3 have been selected as representatives to slay the Demon King. You have been selected as one of the executioners of the Demon King beer. We're really lucky. The execution of the Demon King is carried out by low-level cultivators who have outstanding performance or civilians who have blood feuds with demon beasts. In this way, those who lost their families due to the disaster can seek revenge with their own hands. So this Demon King, who is equivalent to a human alchemy powerhouse, will die at our hands. War Law Enforcement Field. We will act as the sharp blades of the Federation to enforce the harshest laws of human civilization, and now the trial begins. War Review. An eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth, the death penalty. One day, these debts will be repaid 100-fold by the miscellaneous members of the Blood Demon realm. The court now sentences the Demon King B and his subordinates to war crimes and genocide, and sentences them to death with immediate execution. Gathering the spirits of the wise and virtuous, Mo. Ah, you ants. Wait, one day the Demon Beast Empire will rise again. Although I am only one of the executioners today, one day I will slaughter the Demon King on the real battlefield. 1 month later, Dahuangae's Woyan District. This day can't go on anymore. Damn it, the Battle of Ayazawa City seems to have exhausted all my luck. I haven't been able to do anything smoothly this month. First, I teamed up with a senior to hunt the Sand Eagle Lion, but it took me 7 days and 7 nights to earn 100 credits because I didn't make enough moves. Another thing is that the crazy sand knife technique, which took 2,000 credits to choose, actually failed the course. I finally received the hunting mission now. But I'm almost being roasted to death. Where are the monsters? I've been walking for half a day and haven't even seen a single monster fur. Is my luck so bad? Squeezing crystals are gone. Damn it, this is today's 10th bag. Xiao Hei, if I keep going like this, I'm really going to be fed up by you. Guji Guyu, don't disturb me. I'm about to start practicing. I can't complain anymore, can I? It's unheard of for you to be able to cultivate a magic weapon on your own. This guy, forget it. Without him, I wouldn't dare to venture into the wilderness alone. Well, that's the venom of the triangular spearhead viper. It's very valuable and can be exchanged for many credits. I have to be cautious and try to take a hit to win 0. Ha ha ha, let me show you the power of the crazy sand blade technique. Oh, why are the horns on this head so soft? I fell for it. This is not a triangular-headed pit viper, but a worthless tumor-headed pit viper disguised. I almost roasted it to perfection, but I only managed to ambush this kind of product. That's really unlucky. What is that again? Looks like a groundhog. Wait, like a groundhog, I rely on being a high-level demon soldier to stab the spiny rock dolphin. Xiao Hei, help me. Call for help. Damn it, these monsters are either pretending to be tigers to scare pigs or pretending to be pigs to eat tigers. They are really cunning. Alas, I wasted a whole day and didn't catch anything. If only I had a magic weapon that could see through the disguise of monsters, that would be great. If the value and level of danger of monster beasts can be identified, the efficiency and safety of monster hunting will definitely be greatly improved. Let me see how everyone detects monsters. The first method is to input the information of the monster into the crystal brain, and when needed, shout out the name of the monster. The crystal brain will automatically pop up relevant information. This method is good, but if you encounter a monster you don't know and can't pronounce its scientific name, it's useless. This won't solve my problem. Let's take a look at the next one. The second method is to detect nearby monsters by perceiving special vibration frequencies. But the vibration frequency can only determine whether there is a powerful monster nearby, but cannot determine what kind of monster it is. The third method is the large-scale remote detection tool used by the military. Let's forget about it. Its size is too scary. Next. Alas. It seems that none of them can solve my problem. There are so many treasures on the market, but isn't there one specifically designed to detect monsters? Wait, you can't find it on the market, otherwise you can refine one yourself. Laboratory 1. Laboratory number 2. Laboratory number 2. Firstly, to meet my needs, this magic weapon must be able to store information on potential monsters that may appear locally. This kind of information is not too large, and most storage chips can store it, which solves this problem. Secondly, this treasure requires a highly accurate camera that can scan every detail on the monster's body. There are many powerful crystal eyes on the market, although they are a bit expensive, this is not a problem. Then it is to compare the scanned information with the information in the database. This requires a very powerful algorithm and a good contrast array. Algorithms are not a problem. I have mastered so many ancient and modern algorithms that there must be suitable ones. As for the contrast array, it's not a problem. It's my specialty. Ready. All the key points are fine now, let's start refining. We need to engrave over 100 symbol arrays on the control chip. Without a Xianguang micro engraving machine, we can only rely on our hands for micro engraving. Watch me unleash the full potential of this small chip. A few weeks later. Finally refined, it's not worth my hard work. Not bad, this design is very appealing to my appetite and has increased my aura by at least 300. Tight fit without discomfort, as long as it is not directly hit on the head, it will not fall off. Since it's a monster detector, the most important thing is naturally its performance. Let's test this purple ring flying lizard disguised as a blue ring flying lizard first and see if the monster detector can detect its disguise. Purple ring flying lizard, low-level demon weapon, non-toxic, skilled at disguising as blue ring flying lizard to scare enemies' combat power. In the chi refining stage, it is a 5th level cultivator. Very good, not a single mistake. Take it to the teacher first and show it. As long as you can get the teacher's approval, this treasure can be sold. Laboratory 1. Sister, you have a wide network. If anyone needs to buy a Xianguang micro engraving machine, remember to communicate with me. However, Xianguang micro engraving machines are expensive and have strong targeting. It may not be easy to sell them. Old Jiang, I once said that it's difficult for the Flying Spirit sect, a giant in refining Lingzi watches, to get a share of the pie. Alas, we were also forced to transform because we were in a hurry. Now that this step is not feasible, we can only find a way to recover some losses first. Running a sect is not easy. I will definitely help you find a way. Thank you, old lady. What's wrong with this? I haven't even had a chance to thank you for the sponsorship you sent to our department by Shanghai. Besides, I should be thanking you for teaching Li Yao. We are all grassroots and should have united in the first place. There is nothing we owe. Okay, I'll ask around these days and get back to you once I receive a response. Okay, then I'll wait for good news. See you later, big sister. Is this something newly refined by Li Yaoxin? Let me see. The monster detector is a bit interesting. Lounge. Teacher, what do you think of the monster detector? If I approve of this treasure, what do you plan to do next? Of course, we need to refine more and sell them to our classmates to earn credits. In my opinion, the monster detector is a good treasure. But you shouldn't rush to sell it, you should first apply for a patent for it. Apply for a patent. That's right, first apply for a patent and then seek sectarian cooperation. Only with patents can we prevent others from plagiarizing, and with cooperative sects can we ensure production and reliability. If the monster detector can be mass-produced on an assembly line, perhaps you can quickly earn several hundred million. Several billion. The monster detector can actually earn so much money that it's enough to be the startup capital for the Xuangu plan. Silly kid, the Xuangu plan is a bottomless pit. How could I bear to let you invest money? Besides, you're just starting out and your future cultivation path is still long. There are many places where money is needed. Teacher, just treat me as a shareholder. As long as I can wear the Xuangu battle armor and show off my power in the future, I will be satisfied. You haven't even finished writing your Batzi yet. Why don't you think about how to get 40,000 credits first? Let me use my achievements to prove the power of the monster detector. Freshman credit list. Li Yao scored 30,000 points. Did you notice that Li Yao is wearing a very strange magic weapon on his left eye? Wow, Li Yao's credits have gone up again. Today, Li Yao caught 2 precious silver thread fragrant foxes again. He must be so lucky, isn't he? I noticed that in my opinion, his luck might be related to this thing. Li Yao is here. Li Yao is here. Why did you invite me over for dinner? I need to eat, but I have to relieve my bad breath first. The stinky kid broke Peng Hai's credit record so quickly. Ah, so why did this make you angry? I used to be second place, but now you've pushed me to third place. Do you think it's okay? Fortunately, I am more powerful than you and can still ravage you at will. You're making excuses to bully me again. In the future, I must recover my capital with zero profit. When you say you want to celebrate with a meal, it means eating instant noodles. I'm too busy with my work recently. Make do with it. I'll give you a soy egg as compensation. I watched your demon hunting video and learned the crazy sand blade technique well, but there are not many valuable demon beasts in the south. To get the remaining 10,000 points, you have to go to the area where high-level monsters gather in the north. I know you love adventure, even if one day you secretly go to the north and play with your little life. So don't worry, I have a vacation in a few days. I'll accompany you to the north and help you suppress the situation. So she was worried about me. I didn't expect there to be a different kind of tenderness hidden beneath her fiery appearance. Xiaoling, thank you. Thank you for nothing. It's just a little busy. I mean, you've really helped me a lot since we met. I haven't done anything else. As a teacher, it's normal for me to take care of you and accelerate your growth. Yes, then thank you, Teacher Ding. It's time to eat. Hurry up and eat. Haha, I didn't expect Ding Lingling to have such a cute side. It's really rare to see her. Thundercup Freshman Department Competition. What is that, Xiaoling? That's a freshman competition that the school is about to hold to test teaching results. This competition is related to next year's resource allocation, and I am the person in charge of this competition. Thundercup winning reward. 10,000 credits. Wow, the reward for this competition is 10,000 credits. I want to register. Don't get too excited. This is a team battle organized by the student union, not an individual battle. Team warfare. According to the rules, all student unions of departments can register. Can I also register on behalf of the Refining Department Student Union? The rules are correct, but aren't you the only one among you? After years of competition, the only fixed contestants now are Iron Fist Club and Random Blade Hall. The 2,000 people they have selected are all the strongest among the freshmen. If I participate in the competition, what kind of competition format will it be? I won't directly compete with them, will I? The school emphasizes practical experience. If there is a significant difference in the number of participants between the two sides, we will arrange escape competitions. That's enough. 10,000 students would be 2,000. Even if it's 20,000, I still want to give it a try. I knew it would be like this, waiting for me to help you register. Thank you, Xiaoling. A few hours later. It's done. Because of your participation, we have set the competition as the Jade Jane Battle. Please take a look first. Li Yao, the evil master of the Starfire Alliance, has been lurking in the Iron Fist Society for many years and stored the stolen secrets in a jade slip. But when Li Yao left, his identity was exposed and he was chased by 1,000 members of the Iron Fist Society. The enemy of the Iron Fist Society, Chaotic Blade Hall, has also sent 1,000 people to kill Li Yao and seize the jade slips. If Li Yao can deliver Yu Jian to the reception point of the Starfire Alliance during the pursuit and interception, he will be considered the winner. What's all this mess? This is the setting of the battle story, all to increase your immersion and the fun of the game, right? Okay, you guys have big brains. You need to create a story setting for a competition. If you have any further questions about the competition, you can speak up now and I will try my best to help you solve them. Since I am going to play the role of a master of the underworld, Xiaoling, can I make a few demands based on this identity? If you have any unreasonable demands, I won't agree. Firstly, if it is stated that I stole the secrets of the Iron Fist Society with a jade slip, then I must provide this jade slip, right? It was provided by you, but you cannot tamper with the jade slips. We will also inspect the jade slips you provided. Okay, so my second requirement is that as a thoughtful spy, I can have several life-saving treasures, right? I am applying to use the monster detector, which is an auxiliary tool for wilderness survival and has no aggressiveness. Okay, we can agree to this request. Thirdly, I need the information of the members of the Iron Fist Club and the Chaotic Blade Hall, including their strength and expertise in martial arts. Why do you need these? There's suspicion of cheating, right? This is very reasonable. Since I have been lurking for many years, I will definitely collect a large amount of their information. Maybe even a master with hemorrhoids would be completely clear to me, otherwise it wouldn't fit my character. It sounds reasonable, but I'm speechless. However, I always feel like there's some conspiracy behind these demands. Of course there is a conspiracy, but there is no conspiracy. It really made me fight 2,000 burly men hand to hand. Anyway, at least you convinced me. I will report it to the school. Xiaoling, there's one more thing. If I win next year, can the resources of the refining department be more than those of the martial arts department? Do you really think you're going to win? Of course, if you go and fight, you will win. 5 days later. Thundercup Freshman Department Competition. Thundercup in a 1-on-2,000 battle. Today, There was a lot of excitement watching Li Yao's one-on-one Iron Fist competition from the refining department and the 2,000 experts from the Chaotic Blade Hall. I think Li Yao's strength is also very strong. This game is very exciting. I'm really curious how Li Yao will respond to the siege of 2,000 people. How else can we deal with a 1-on-2,000 match? It's definitely a hang-up against Li Yao, and he will definitely lose. I hope you don't end up like last year when our Iron Fist Society exploded in just a few hours. Zhao Tianchong from our Chaotic Blade Hall ranks higher on the newcomer list than Lu Taizhan. VIP Room of Dahuang War Center. The quality of this year's martial arts freshman is very good. I think this student from Lu Taizhan should be able to build a foundation within 10 years. Bai Lao, is this child from your Magic Fist sect? Congratulations, he's a good seedling. Haha, it's too much. Speaking of which, Zhao Tianchong from Chaotic Blade Hall is not bad either. He will definitely be an excellent swordsmith in the future. Mo Quan Min Jiedan Strong by Mu Shen. It's not bad. Unfortunately, both of his parents are scattered cultivators, and he is a pure swordsmith. I don't think he will come to my 100 Battle Blade Alliance after that. But this Li Yao is quite interesting. Bai Lao, you can also follow him later. Well, this kid has some strength, but he's too focused on magic weapons. The fragmented world of the competition venue, Huangfingling. Plain area. Jungle area. Canyon area. Northern Canyon District Chaotic Blade Hall Base Camp. Dear classmates, this year we have Li Yao, this dangerous enemy. Remember to kill him first. The Thunder Cup is related to next year's resource allocation. Let's go all out for the Chaotic Blade Shop shopping. Iron Fist Club headquarters in the Southern Plain area. Brothers, Li Yao's starting point is very close to us. We will destroy Li Yao first and then disrupt Blade Hall. Victory belongs to us. Roar. Wow, there are so many people at the Iron Fist Club. What else? My starting point is so close to the headquarters of the Iron Fist Society. Looks like I'll have to run faster later. According to my previous research on maps, I am currently located in the Southern Plain area. I need to depart from here and cross through the jungle and canyon areas to deliver the jade slips to the Starfire Alliance reception point located behind the canyon area. May 4th. San'er. Thunder Cup begins. Go ahead and catch Li Yao. Northern Canyon area. The 100 members of Team 5 are ambushing in the canyon to prevent Li Yao from sneaking over. Yes. Attention, swordsmen of Team 7, occupy the high ground. Once Li Yao appears in the air, immediately use the flying sword to kill him. Understand? Remember not to clash with Iron Fist before grabbing the jade slips. Now the rest of the people come with me to the jungle area to catch Li Yao. Everyone, slow down your pace. If you see the people in the Chaotic Blade Hall, don't go to war with them. Who is ahead? We are from the Chaotic Blade Hall. Don't go to war. Are you Zhao Tianchong from the Chaotic Blade Hall? It's me, Lu Taizhan. How about we chat? Lu Taizhan, I don't think you want anything to happen where there is a fight between the snipe and the clam and the fisherman benefits, do you? Of course, I have informed the brothers of each team that there will be no conflict with the Chaotic Blade Hall for the time being. I hope you don't act impulsively either. Don't worry, we understand. From now on, you will be responsible for the southern part of the jungle, while we will be responsible for the northern part. Everyone dig 3 feet deep and find Li Yao and Yujian first. Well, it's okay. We'll discuss our grievances later. Okay. What's going on? Has anyone encountered Li Yao? Let's go over and take a look. Yujian was first discovered by us at the Chaotic Blade Hall. Are you planning to steal it with your Iron Fist? Competition is always about whoever has the ability wins. What's going on with you guys? Didn't you say no? It's Yujian. Everyone, calm down first. This jade slip may be fake, maybe there's a bomb hidden in the wooden stake. Everyone, step back and let me test it out first. It's Lingy transmitting the sound. Friends of the Iron Fist Society and the Chaotic Blade Hall, don't doubt that I have already handed over the jade slips to everyone. My goal is to have you fight to the death, and then I will sit back and reap the benefits. Of course, if you have any doubts, you can continue to pursue me. But I have already rushed to the 6th level of the refining period. If you want to kill me, let's go with 30 or 50 people. But to the friends of Chaotic Blade Hall, I advise you not to rush too fast because I have decided to specifically target the people of Chaotic Blade Hall. Especially